Lights come on, cameras roll. In the zone, Kick News Patrol. Every night we bring the groove. Anchor moves making you approve. Weather bites, stories tight. Day and night we get it right. Feel the beat, feel the vibe. Tune in live, we going worldwide. Kick News, Kick News. On your TV. The headlines, it's for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio the one, the only Burger Planet! Hello and welcome to Kick News. I'm your host, Burger Planet. Tonight, we'll be talking about Trump's big change, and he's making America better. We're going to explain that at the top of the show. Sandpepper's Kick House. We're going to talk about Joel Taman gambling in Las Vegas. And all of that and much, much more tonight on Kick News. Now we don't have a moment to waste. Danny, let's go to our first story. It's breaking news. Cracker Barrel has changed their name, which has been a huge upset to many boomers across America. They've also taken away all of the wood inside, and they've taken away all of the charm and knickknacks from the walls, and they've created a new static experience that everyone's upset about. They have a new CEO, and she's ruining it. Even Trump went to social media about it. He says, Cracker Barrel should go back to the old logo. Admit a mistake based on customer response, the ultimate poll, and manage the company better than ever before. They got $1 billion worth of free publicity if they play their cards right. Very tricky to do, but a great opportunity. Have a major news conference today. Make Cracker Barrel a winner again. Remember, in just a short period of time, I made the United States of America the hottest country anywhere in the world. Burger. 1 year ago, it was dead. Good luck. Thank you so much for that subscription, Muck Blunt. Muck Blunt. This is actually posted by the White House. America first. America is back. Literally anything to keep people's attention away from the Epstein files and the Epstein case. Cracker Barrel! Cracker Barrel's a new thing. Everybody look at this. Look, it's Cracker Barrel. It's Cracker Barrel. They have checkers and stuff. Oh my God. Well, guess what? Oh, they also posted this one from the U.S. Department of Energy as well. Oil barrel. That's great. Good to see the White House has got a meme department and the Department of Energy. Well, guess what? Cracker Barrel came to their senses and they switched it back. Even the president went to Twitter to congratulate them. He says, "Congratulations, Cracker Barrel, on changing your logo back to what it was. All of your fans very much appreciate it. Good luck into the future. Make lots of money. And most importantly, make your customers happy again." Aww. What a beautiful story. Cracker Barrel. Well, the inside still, they took everything, they jacked it all up. The inside's just like stale. It's no good. All right, let's get into Sam Pepper's Kick House. Here's the first clip we have for that. Roll it, Danny.
I need to see what Dora's doing on his phone. Yeah, that he's typing. Yeah, that's 100% a deduction. Another $100 is being deducted for Dora using his phone. He is actively typing and doing things on his phone.
Check your fucking DMs, man.
I don't care. The fact that you just snitched on yourself and said you're DMing me is stupid.
You're the one that said it.
You messaged me, "Don't call me Dora." How is anyone gonna know my Kick channel if you keep calling me Dora? He should just change his Kick channel to Dora. I need to see what Dora's doing.
Sam's messing with them. Oh my God, welcome to hell. Well, I guess Kick didn't like what was going on at the Kick House, so they've pulled their verified badge off of it. They don't want to endorse it as an official Kick thing. They're like, "Hey, Sam, why don't you call it Sam's House?" That maybe is. We want to be connected with this right now.
What's the limit? What's the contingency, Sam?
It's another clip.
Because, you know, she's got her phone, she's running around here not...
Oh, my dick, bitch! Oh, dick so bad. Get up off my dick, bitch. Relax.
What are you doing?
She has a history of throwing ketchup and water bottles and things at people, so that's what she does. There you go.
Please don't grab me. 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 You didn't grab me.
Oh damn, you're acting a little different.
Don't do this. Please don't do this. You think you're gonna grab me? Please don't grab me. Oh my God. Please don't grab me. Oh, yes, let's go.
Get fucked, whore.
Nice.
Guys, let's stop chucking water on each other now.
Thank you.
Can we sit down and finish
Do they have any like speakers so they can hear what Sam's saying or what?
the voting, please?
Nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you. I can't believe they even have you here.
1,000.
Genuinely.
1,000.
Genuinely.
1,000. 400 followers. First day I joined.
We could literally take a poll right now. Who would they rather
I can't
have
do deducted
here?
from
Okay, who would you guys like to see leave first? I'm for Merked off the perk. She's annoying. What do you think?
They know, like literally.
They should call it, instead of Streamer House, they should call it Screamer House because they scream a lot.
She doesn't get hated by
scream
everyone.
a lot.
Everyone just let her
You
do whatever
are
she
supposed to
wants.
dislike,
She has
not
to
the
also be
chat.
hated by
Not
everyone.
the chat. Remember that.
I hate you.
Okay, the most liked gal for week 1 is Lupka.
Let's fucking go! That's my Rushka, bro.
I knew it.
That's
I
my
knew it.
fucking
I
Rushka.
really pointed at you a second before.
Yeah, my cigarette.
For week 1, it's been 1 day.
Yeah, you like that? You like that? Yeah, you like that?
Man, Merc just has like a man face, right?
Yeah, Spit on me.
Luca, stop spitting on her. Luca, stop spitting on her.
They're like, Burger, why don't you do this event either? Oh, yeah. I don't know, guys. It looks a lot of fun.
To the diary room, shut the door, Luca, stop spitting on her. Stop spitting on her.
You said no spitting.
Come to the diary room, stop spitting on her.
Throwing my phone. Throwing personal property. Haven't thrown anyone's phone. Throwing shit, spitting in my
Come
face.
to the diary room and
Spit in
shut the
anyone's
door.
face.
Stay in the diary room. Luca, come to the diary room. Luca, come to the diary room.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
One of the guys, can you just bring Luca to the diary room? One of the guys, please bring Luca to the diary room. One of the guys, please bring Luca to the diary room.
What fuck?
Why did you walk back up? Why did you walk back up? Don't walk back up.
Trying to get my thumbnail, Danny.
Bitch.
Oh, why can't they all get along? Unbelievable. Just arguing. Uh-oh, here's getting more out of hand. Is this before or after? Oh, I think...
What are you doing?
Oh, is that somebody else got a water bottle? This is another girl, right?
Oh, please don't grab me. 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 You didn't have to say.
Oh, damn, you're acting a little different.
Don't do this. Please don't do this.
Maybe the water bottle is a good idea. They're stripping down, Danny.
You're gonna grab me?
Ooh, hubba.
Please don't grab me. Oh my God. Please don't grab me. Yes, let's go.
Good fuck, boy.
Nice.
Guys, let's stop chucking water on each other now.
Thank you.
Can we sit down and finish the voting, please?
Is this the same thing where she's like spitting? Yeah, okay. So it's a similar clip. Alright. Alright. I don't know. It's hard to tell what's... Oh, this is the same shit. Alright, let's see what this one's
You
about.
got for like 50 years, or like your siblings or some shit, and you like
Yeah,
heavily.
I gathered that.
Like you've been doing
Because
this for many years.
I
Thank you.
genuinely like this man. He reminds me of my stepfather, and
Only got one sofa, so there's not enough chairs for everyone.
He raped me. No, not really.
I don't rape anyone. Nice carpool, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, rape. Love that part.
Oh, you know. Oh, I'm gonna molest everyone in this fucking house. Like, I don't wanna fuck.
Big difference between going off on a tangent and pulling
Walking in the
I was raped. You're a rapist. You remind me of a rapist.
You are
card.
saying
You're pulling a dog shit card.
I'm saying I
You're
would rather be raped than a.
Well, yeah, so there's a lot of fun happening at the Kick House. A lot of fun. A lot of good times. The fun times will last a lifetime of memories. Here's more.
The most hated female with a total of 5 votes.
Merc.
With a total of 5 votes is Merc. With a total of 5 votes. Merc, can you come to the diary room, please?
The diarrhea room? What?
Merc.
Hope you guys are ready to lose money. Fine.
Merc, can you come to the diary room, please?
Yeah. You guys just fucked yourself.
All right, here's the
Hello, Merc.
I think confession booth or something, whatever.
How you doing?
I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
How you feeling about being the first most hated female in the house?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna do it.
Sam's just glad it's not him this time.
Got him!
And why do you think that you got voted the most hated, and also 5 out of 7? Well, can't include yourself.
Trying
5
to get a
out
good
of 6
thumbnail,
people
maybe.
voted you.
Let's see if she looks at me. Oh, there wasn't a time. All right. Good clip. Way to cut it right before she gave the answer. Great. Good job. They got angry because someone was using phones and other people
What is
can't.
this?
What's my phone balance?
What is this? What is this?
Restraining phones that are in.
Yes.
Yeah.
All phones are
My
supposed to
phone
be
was
on
downstairs when we
I don't know, you have to check it out.
My phone was on the table.
You have to check
Give it
it out. I
back.
think he said the
Girl,
straight
stop
phone.
touching my shit. You're crazy.
Yeah,
Don't make me start touching your shit.
Touch my
bitch.
stuff. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Yeah. What is it?
You kiss me. Yours is literally.
I didn't kiss you.
Oh,
fine.
I said you came to me, you stupid fucking dead bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me mad.
Oh boy. I feel like somebody's gonna end up in the Thai jail cell or something before this is over. Oh boy. Let's see. Here's
I
another.
wanted to know you a second, but fuck you.
My You're so hard. You're so.
Oh, we saw this. All right. Damn. Not again. All right. Looks like Shuvi approached the police to see if he had a warrant.
Excuse me. Are you busy? Or could you see if I have a warrant? Because I might possibly have one. Maybe you want to arrest me?
Just, if we're here for a pretty urgent matter.
Okay.
Maybe you want to arrest me? Hold on, we can arrest you later, kid.
To be taken care of?
No, I was just curious if you would maybe need to arrest me.
Okay. You really want to see if you have a warrant right now?
No, it's fine. I'll just walk.
Yourself in?
No, I don't think I do. I'll just walk away.
Do you have your ID on you?
No.
Well, now. Well.
I can check if you have a warrant right now.
No, it's fine. Never mind. Thank you.
What an idiot.
Dude,
he's so
imagine
proud of those like 4 hairs on his chin he can grow. He like showcases them off. Check him out. I'm a man.
I actually had a warrant though. Well, not. Let me go follow them. Oh my god, thank God.
Bro, you're gonna go get arrested. Leave them alone.
They left me.
You're an idiot. Let me go back and talk to them more, dude. Here's a blast from the past. There's an older clip where Ice names his top streamers.
I mean, he's obviously got the blue eyes, which is very nice, and the darker hair.
Oh wait, no, this is just him, like I guess just schmoozing over Mizkiv. He's beautiful.
Not black hair. I like black hair. Brown hair is good though.
In a man?
Yeah, I mean he's got nice eyes, nice hair.
Paul just being gay.
I mean, I would say Mizkiv is probably like a 7 out of 10, and maybe a 6 out of 10.
What about
and I
me?
only say a
What
6
about
or a
me,
7
Paul?
because of his height. That's literally it.
Oh, he'd be the
If Mizkiv
bottom.
was the same height as me, he would definitely be way more attractive than me. But since he's literally half the size of me, I would have to give him like a 6 out of 10. I mean, he's...
Whoa. I wonder what you would rate. What would you guys rate me at, chat? Here's a rare 2021 clip of Hassan Abi with a W, people are saying.
Let's break down Andy's. This originally spawned from Andy Milonakis appearing on Ice's stream, causing any stream sniper or person involved with Ice for the most part to be called an Andy or have Andy associated with their name. For example, Mexican.
That's how important Ice Poseidon, despite the fact that he's like permabanned, he was such a fucking pioneer that people still say Andy. Like I use Andy.
Andy, Asian Andy.
I do not think Twitch will unban him ever. The only thing I knew about Ice Poseidon, I mean, I knew a bunch about Ice Poseidon after I joined the platform. I didn't know anything about him beforehand. One of the things I did fucking know was, I think he did like a porn stream. He would just straight up have porn stars and like make them use like fucking dildos and stuff on Chatterbait. In a weird way, he was literally like, he was like the Howard Stern of live streaming.
Man. He's a fanboy. Used to be. I wonder what he'd say now. Here's Victory Axe. Gave Cuffham a number that nobody saw coming. Let's see.
Rate Cuffham. Cuffham would be like a 5.5.
5.5.
You can be upgraded Jane.
5.5.
Who's Jane?
What would you think about me? 5.5. Hell yeah.
Rate Cuffham.
That's all the clip is. Okay. That's all we get. The clip of the century. Chick with large boobs says a number. And this year's clip of the year goes to large-breasted streamer. Ed Matthews meets a Russian model. Let's see if his game can stand up.
Where are you from, sweetheart? Russia.
I'm from Orange County.
Orange County.
My headphone just went out of the left side. What happened here?
You're from the UK?
Yeah.
Whoever made this clip didn't mess it up, or this audio is shit, or what?
What part?
Birmingham.
Birmingham? Okay.
Maybe he just had his audio set wrong.
Birmingham.
Yeah. You ever heard of Essex?
What?
You ever heard of Essex?
Beautiful, Danny.
No.
Huh? That's where I'm from.
Maybe.
Alright guys, step in here. What's up? Me and my boy here. How you doing? Marley in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing, Max?
Nice to meet you.
You're from here?
Yes.
Yeah, what part?
Damn, bro, you got competition. Why are you inviting the vultures over, bro?
I go to Laguna.
What are you doing?
I'm like familiar with the area.
No way you should have invited those guys over.
Surf.
You should have been like, hey, it's kind of loud here. Why don't we cut out of here? Go find somewhere a little more quiet. Right? You know, like, hey, let me invite my other 3 bros over here so they can cock block me. Let me bring the cock block boys over. Okay, Demi Sucks muted her stream so she could pass some gas.
Boy, look what I have. Look what I...
She didn't get the kit color for her.
Oh my god! Chat, what was in that toast? Bro!
Does she fake farts now or something?
I ain't gonna lie. There was no way I would have got out of that. You're gross. Okay, and I guess I care.
The eggs.
Anyways.
Ooh, yes, probably the eggs.
Oh, and look what I have.
Egg farts. Ooh, she's just sitting there smelling her own farts. Ooh. I used to think she was hot, not now. Here's an update from Convy's little prank yesterday where he's spraying, his friends sprayed water in a woman's face at the Home Depot. He was about to get arrested, but apparently this cop is a content creator. He got Convy's number and was going to let him off the hook, but then another cop came and swooped in and made sure that didn't happen, apparently.
Exactly. So they live vicariously through you from experiences that you have.
That's tough. Let me get your number, bro. Let's lock some content in one day.
So I'll leave you.
Great guy.
You two guys. Safe, all right?
W Officer Hernandez.
You guys can't leave.
Huh? Wait, what happened?
Huh? Just one second.
He's like, what? These are my new friends, man. We're going to collab, bro. What? Look at his face. What? I've got more seniority over you. Look at the height difference. I'm this much more seniority.
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
What?
One second.
Oh.
What happened now?
Oh.
We're doing a show off. You just need to stand here and wait.
What's the show up?
You come on, show up.
They're about to get off the hook.
Weren't you saying all the laws and stuff?
Niggas right up.
Still, hey, I can go. Come on, bro. Put you on the spot, so what's that long? What's that? Google it. Google it.
I'm trending, man. I'm trending. For grinding. For being a good content. No, bro, stop saying that, you dumbass nigga.
And the other guy that did the same prank, he went to jail, like a TikTok prank doing the same thing. Spraying people in the face at the garden center. XQC is still looking at people's streamer numbers. Let's see what he's discovered this time.
I guess I don't care. I don't give a shit. Oh, in the green. Wait, average 5 mil. What? I thought I was in the wrong category because I thought 5 mil, average 5 mil. This guy's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. Average 5 mil. That's the flex of the fucking century. Chat. I don't think you could ever flex any analytics anybody in the next 100 years that tops this. Average 5 mil. I know it's only 10 hours, but you're missing the point. You're not understanding the meme. It's not really a meme, but it's crazy to see on a page. Average 5 mil. It looks like you're like the Lord.
The peak viewers were 9 million.
I don't give a shit. Oh, in the green. Wait.
Oh wow. I guess that was for a big boxing event the streamer had in Latin America. Here's Neon went out with a K-pop model, and she accidentally leaked this.
Damn, man. The chat saying they love you. They want you to do an outfit of the day. Like, describe your outfit.
My outfit is lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My outfit is his choice.
Oh.
Damn, man.
Okay, he chose her outfit. Oh my god. Scandal. Neon let his intrusive thoughts win here and put his hands to touch the K-pop model.
Like? Yeah, they like your lips.
Really?
Wee-wee.
Can I touch it?
Wee-wee.
Oh, I can touch your lip. Oh, okay. Oh.
My lip gloss is.
Yeah.
Wait, don't touch it too much. It'll explode. It's very full of silicone.
Break it.
Don't break it. I paid a lot of money for my lip.
Like?
Yeah, they like.
Alright. Okay, here's Mr. Based getting a huge donation. $25,000.
Jason.
What?
I worked for you at NY
What?
In 2000.
Yeah!
Married a handsome billionaire. And
That's got to be a fake donation, right? Like chargeback incoming or what?
just got happily divorced after 20 plus years and wanted to say thank you, Rockstar. More to come. Keep streaming. My love. You make countless people very, very happy. Ha.
Yeah! Ha!
To help me celebrate my.
Wow. I don't know if that was real or not. I mean, I guess it was a real donation, unless this is a fake donation. Could be somebody in the other room triggered it or something. Yeah, he could have done it from his own phone where he's like messing with his own. Oh my god. 25K? Josh Block starts showing signs that his liver is not so healthy.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody would be really proud that you did it. It's like,
I'm not really ready to go inpatient detox just yet. I did a good job being sober for a week.
yeah, that means it's possible. I think there's a few. I think the next one would probably be for your body to get, get a good checkout, like,
get like a physical, yeah.
Yeah, you need to do those like often, man.
Yeah.
I think you need to do like a whole check though.
Yeah, see how like my liver is.
Yeah. Nothing to be ashamed.
man. Thoughts and prayers, Josh. Here's another one with the world of t-shirts. People were saying this girl was flirting with Josh, but he couldn't pick up on it.
So glad I met you, Captain. Gonna be honest, it was one of my life dreams to meet you, and I'm so glad I did.
She's hot.
You're the best. Like, you really are. You're the best. And I'm glad you said you shared your thoughts on world travel.
I don't know, but who is this band? They are cooking. Uptown Funk You Up. I love Bruno Mars. He's great. I can't get enough of this song. It's a hit.
Where do you want to go the most in the world?
That's great. Love that, hearing that one all the time. Yes. Cool. It's that song they just played at the shoe store today. 2020. All right. Mr. Bass started taking $100 shots for donos, and let's see how that.
Bruce Chicago sent $111.11 another shot.
Oh, $11 donation.
Fire
Thank
cells,
Bruce,
Danny.
Thank you, Monkey. Yeah. You guys, we gotta do another shot. We're doing
Sure this. Oh my God! Imagine if this guy lived down like below you or next to your unit. Oh my God!
So funny. I know.
Nightmare.
Monkeys like the kids to
Across
death
the
for
hall.
most of these streamers. Like that guy Aaron, Action Man. He's been doing Monkey for like 7 years. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know Action Man? Years ago.
Oh.
And to you, Bruce.
The shade is real.
I got a lot more to do.
Shade is real, Danny. I'm freezing up. Oh no, we're dropping frames. All right, it seems to be back. Let's hope it stays.
I'm so embarrassed.
Damn it.
Faces. I'm sorry.
Why are you screaming? It seems to be back now. I don't know. Let's hope it stays. Well, here's what happened. Convy also found out this happened after the
A
incident.
platform under the username My House Dirty has been suspended. This would be considered a case of ban invasion. The individual streaming must either exit the stream or stream must be stopped. Well, Kick, I'm gonna stop it after this, Kick. I'm doing this for my safety, Kick.
You could do red though.
I don't even know who that is.
They came with my shirt.
Yeah. Kick, I'm doing this for my safety. Kick, we're doing this for our safeness.
Our safety.
Is that it?
Sorry?
Is that it?
No. We're doing this for our safety, Kick. After this, I got you, bro.
Ban invasion. Why don't they just ban him? Right? I don't know. I was confused by that. Well, Lil Nas X went insano. He went crazy and was walking around the streets of, I guess, Los Angeles in his underwear and cowboy boots, allegedly on some sort of drugs. Let's see the video.
Don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
What crime did he commit? Oh, it's jaywalking, I guess? Disorderly conduct? Oh, I guess he assaulted some police officers, though, when they came to arrest him or to check on him or whatever. He, like, assaulted some police officers. So he caught, like, 4 felonies, I guess.
Every side. Yes.
Man, meth. Not even once, guys. Not even once. Okay? He's like stuck doing his
Sean
movements.
Bankhead taught me that one.
She going onto the freeway. He's like stuck doing all of his like choreography and stuff. He's stuck in pop star hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's in great shape though. Okay. I mean, yeah, he's in great shape, sure.
Give me that phone so I can throw it.
I mean, he's just
I want
skinny,
to throw
bro.
it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones.
Damn, how long did they follow
Don't
this
miss the
guy?
party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem? Break it down, break it down, break it down.
It's just like the paparazzi just following him around. It's like, dude, I gotta I'm selling this video for some cash. Well, he came back and he's after out of jail. This is his response on social media.
Your girl is gonna be okay, y'all. Okay.
Okay.
She's gonna be alright. She's gonna be alright. Shit.
We gonna be alright.
That was fucking terrifying. That was terrifying. That was a terrifying last 4 days. But your girl is gonna be alright.
Well, I'm sure if you got turned out, I'm sure you enjoyed it. Here's HS Tiki Taki. Tried to get his hand fixed after his second fight, but found out he has been banned from the hospital for this.
Do you know why? Yeah, yesterday I tried to go to the hospital. I went back to that hospital where Dr. Malteser was. Yeah, if you remember Dr. Malteser, serious egghead. As soon as I walked in the door, they were like, "Are you on TikTok? Are you filming right now?" Then went to grab her phone and call someone. So I was thinking, nah, I'm not trying to get nicked here for like filming in a hospital. So I just left. Dr. Malteser was not happy with his worldwide violation. So it is what it is. Egghead swat. Do you know?
I'm gonna switch these headphones. Other headphones for making I got some other ear muffs for them. They haven't come in yet. Better. My stream's dropping frames again. Ah, shit. I don't know what else to do about it. All right. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Here's Josh made these remarks about King Cobra's recent death.
Frank and ZX said, "Josh, did you know King Cobra died from drinking?" You know
I
that,
don't
Josh?
fucking give a shit. I'm alive. Oh my.
I don't really
Frank and
give a
ZX
shit.
said,
I'm alive.
"Josh, did you know King Cobra
What
died
an
from
asshole. He's a little jerk, isn't he? Uh-oh. If Cracker Barrel's branding wasn't enough, check out their biscuits.
Can we pick it? Look at this. Look how hard
Chip and tooth.
Crazy. You got your woke biscuits now.
Woke biscuits. Damn. Woke biscuits. Are you kidding me? What? Well, and everyone, and now they've switched back to the old logo. Something about somebody's water, I don't know.
This amounts of water. This trying to protect yourself. It shouldn't be a protected species. But I think that's actually just an excuse. I actually think. So we send tons of water ocean. They turn a valve, and the valve heads out, and we turn the valve back. I actually had to do it.
All we had to do.
Back,
I did it myself. I went down there.
They should have, because they should.
I did
and
it.
I'm telling Gavin Newsom by this conversation, the rest of the water on. Turn it on.
Turn it
Amounts of
on.
water. They send.
Turn the water on, Newsom. You son of a bitch. iDubbbz went live and has a gold tooth, and people were hating on his tattoos and gold tooth. Let's see his response.
Though, you know, it attracts the tattoos and the gold tooth attract a lot of hate from basically.
So sped up.
I need to come up with another word to describe it because I hate to.
Is that? Hold on. Let's slow it down and see if we can actually figure out what the actual real speed is. Let's see. Let's try half speed.
Necessarily lump them all together, but I essentially just want to say the incel community, because there's something about it, incel, that I feel properly describes a group of people that have not discovered self-expression, and they're like nervous about being like too performative and being themselves. Hit me up to fix your bit.
Yeah,
rate.
being myself is having a gold tooth. That's me, guys. That's myself. I was born with a gold tooth.
But those are the ones that seem to be like attracted to the idea of like my tattoos being the worst thing ever or my gold tooth being a problem. Everyone else just, you know, accoutrement that, you know, 99% of the time isn't even worth talking about.
My gold teeth.
They hate it because you look cool.
Girl, my wife.
I would venture to guess that a lot of these people who hate on tattoos or whatever, they literally have a different self-expression with their clothes, let alone their skin.
What, dude? Dude, Eagles and random tattoo flash from the tattoo shop is like so like individualistic, dude. Dude, that's so cool. Restart the router. Oh no, is it scuffing more? Oh my god. Oh no, dude. Restart the router. Yeah, maybe I'll have to restart the router. Alright, let me see about this router. And we're back. Let's hope that fixed it. Are we saved? All right, thank you. All right, here's Taemin winning money at the casino. Let's see it.
And they decide to go to a table game.
I want to go table. Oh, we'll go.
I got cookies and ice cream too. Cause like chocolate chip cookies, I heat it up.
Then we'll talk. Yeah. Keep playing. If he wants to keep playing, he's never done.
It's already dropping more frames, Danny. Well, there's nothing else we can do about it.
ATM.
Why? It's the internet.
Cash out? Oh, table. Oh, you need cash. Yes. Hey. There you go. You gotta push hard.
Let's hope it works.
No charity. No charity. Never do charity. Scam. No. No.
Sounds like David Cho.
Bro, why the machine are so scoffed? Glitch.
Scam.
Scam again?
Scam again. Bro, hey, we need help. I want another. Bro, I'm gonna need like $100. Oh, wait.
I mean, if you want, let's leave. Really. Huh? 1,500.
We're back now, right? Working? These are good.
Oh. Kiss them. There you go. Yeah.
From the microwave for 30 seconds? Oh, man.
Baccarat. You need.
Yeah. In mine?
Yeah. Everybody that's watching. Yeah.
Oh, you bet player? Yeah. All in?
Yeah. Oh.
Six? 3. 6. Hey, 6. Not bad. 6 not bad. 6 not bad. 6 and cents. Oh! 10? Oh, you won.
Oh.
Hey, stop, Taemin, please. Taemin, I beg you. I'm begging you, Taemin, please.
Oh.
You just made 1,600. Taemin, you gotta stop. Really, you made 1,600, you?
Let's go.
Please.
One more. Uno más.
One more player. Hey, Taemin, if you made, really stop, please. If you made. Two.
7.
Oh!
Yes.
Stop it, Taemin. Stop, really.
What? Banco 8.
Banco 8.
No radio. Okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm charging. Charging. Yeah.
Taemin,
It's okay.
You now, how much you have?
Yeah.
Maybe 3K.
No, over 3K. Over 3K.
Okay, I need your ID.
Yeah.
Taemin. Yo.
Can you change the chip? Big chip, big one.
Every the same. You made 1,500 now. 3,500. It's crazy, dude. Taemin.
Can you change all this? Big
Color up. So it's called color up. So say color up. That means big chip. You don't know how to say color up? No?
They don't know how to say most things.
No?
Taemin, listen. You going to play again? Really?
Cash out.
No, he going to play again. Bro, Taemin.
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't need to give me chip. Just all in the banker.
All in banker?
All in the banker. You don't need to give me. You don't need to change the chip. I'm sorry. All in the banker.
Oh.
See, yeah?
Oh, that's.
Yes, all in the banker.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's killing it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, let's go. Six. 8. 4.
Please.
4.
Please. 7.
7 cents.
7. Please.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5.
I don't know.
5.
cash out! Cash out! Cash out! Cash out! Cash out!
That's crazy.
Damn, you made it. Okay, I want to cash out. Can you give me a big tip? Okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my David. Let's go.
Thank you. No. 6K? 6K.
No.
Huh?
What the f? You?
Look.
800.
Maybe
What's that? 600,000?
That's
6.4.
Really?
Okay, that's what you get paid right now. Oh yeah.
The color are the big one for you.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No problem.
We take
We're leaving. Oh, yeah, I understand. Thank you. I like. What was your name? Lorenzo. Thank you so much. I appreciate being cool about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a good hit. Thank you.
Stop gambling.
That's it.
Stop gambling.
Cash out.
Tomorrow.
He won like $6,400, I guess.
I lost 10K during 1 month.
I know. That's what they say. You gotta shave your head.
No.
He lost 10K in 1 month though.
The dealer tip.
Oh, tip?
Yeah. Tip the dealer just a little bit.
No.
Wow.
No? You don't tip the.
Okay, my cash?
Yeah.
That's all yours. Cash out right there. Okay, thank you.
Wait. How much is it?
Okay, let's
count. Let's count over here.
Tip the dealer.
Here, you want to count?
They didn't tip the dealer at all.
Count here. Count. All right, let's count. It's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 6,100. So look, I'm gonna take.
You will take.
Look, you 5,000, and then I take. Yeah, I take 1,100.
Why?
And you guys get the 5,000, okay?
Why do you get anything?
This money, not my money.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
Oh, they all put it in together, or what?
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I lost 10K during 1 month.
It's okay. I saved. Look. You got 5 now. You got 5. That's good. Okay. Hey, bro.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay, I'm gonna go tip the dealer.
I guess he lost all of his winnings from the Hunger Games gambling last year. Yeah, I guess so.
This is for you, boss. Oh, sorry about that. Appreciate it. Thank you. And the dealer gets 100. There you go, guys. Win-win, guys. Win-win. Win. Everybody wins, bro. Everybody wins tonight, guys. There you go.
That's cool. I'd be happy with 1,000 too. Hell, that'd be nice.
Whoa, guys, mine.
Whoa, my God, dude.
Oh, guys, really, wow.
Dude, W comeback, Tammy got lucky.
I love tortas. That means like fat chicks.
Yo, let's go. $87 to 6K.
What up, chat? Talk to me.
$87 to over 6,000.
100 times, dude.
That's crazy, bro.
Right. 100 times, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
It looks like the internet's working better now.
Misconception you think people have about you, like, just in the streamer space. The biggest thing people assume about you that's not true.
Oh, that I sleep with everyone, but I don't. I hang out with Carl though all the time. You think I sleep with that guy? He's definitely not.
You hang out with who?
Okay. Carl though.
Who the Carlo? Talk to me.
You don't know who Carlo is?
That sounds familiar.
Carlo is one of the best IRL streamers of all time.
One of the best IRL streamers of all time.
Called all the time. People assume
That sounds like you slept with him.
Yes, because
Nerdballer robbed him. Why did Nerdballer get any of the money? Did he put money in when they all gambled together, or was that Taman's money to begin with?
Her name's Kimberly.
Then he shouldn't have got anything, right?
Dude, she actually crashed his out. It's so funny. It's really funny, yeah. But yeah, Carl though, best streamer of all time, hands down.
Starting to sound more and more like you slept with him, honey. He's the best streamer ever.
Kevin Carlo those streams. Fuck
I've never laughed harder. in
Nerd
my
Bar
life.
didn't give him any money when they gambled. Oh, they don't need to know him anything.
People assume you just going around kick streamer, but really you just your network, make friends with people.
Yep, and they're talking about crazy
That's all.
mom. I know they're talking about.
Why don't you go gamble and you can?
Yeah, you heard about the king.
Yeah,
Bro, she be sleep with everyone. She get BBC, she get WBC.
Okay, wait. I don't know about all that.
WBC?
I think Kimmy, she don't.
BBC and WBC?
It's all up there.
No.
She gets.
So she gets BBCs.
She gets. What's his name?
She's like Anna. I don't know.
A lot of people.
I don't like that bleach blonde hair though. It's so stringy and. She'd look hotter with dark hair.
Yeah. Apparently.
How are you getting this information, Mom?
Right.
It's already
The blonde hair makes her look like a bimbo.
Why do you think she got labiaplasties? Who gets labiaplasties?
Here's the thing.
Labiaplasty.
Some things about you.
Yeah, that's true. Who gets labiaplasty?
We don't know if it's true.
I never kick 6 kick streamers.
So if we ask her right now, if she's in Discord, she will say yes.
Dark brown hair with smoky eyes. Oh boy.
It's on the records.
Oh yeah, black hair would probably look hot. Yeah, she should do black hair.
Yeah.
She'd be a hot goth chick.
Sorry, the security wouldn't let Evan in either.
He did the dash on her shit. Listen, that ain't none of my business. I'm never speaking no man's
security.
A little bit of a move, but W.I. Poseidon, I respect your decision.
I mean, look.
And she got.
Oh, he's got a guy
I didn't notice.
streaming
She's a sweet little thing
in there.
I didn't think she was getting off like that. BBCs, glitter, bitch.
They can confirm.
All right, it's their first clip. Let's check out this other one.
Get that. This disgusting black man driving his.
This
live
some. Are you okay? I'm sorry. Trolling. They are trolling sometimes because.
The trolling. They do trolling.
I'm sorry. People watching, but they
live stream
trolling
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All the time.
It's okay. How old are you? Why? No, you're live streaming. Okay.
Dude, this guy kind of looks like Miles Davis.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay.
Yeah, what's the light?
750. Thirsty.
Oh no, he's drinking. Can he handle his booze? Not really, right? This could only end bad.
Can I get refill?
Yeah,
Refill?
I need you to stop zooming in on my bartender's boobs. It's inappropriate. Okay? You didn't ask my bartender if you could film her in the fashion that you are, so I need you to stop zooming in on her boobs. I don't care if you're out. It's rude. Stop filming.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is Coke.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Can you pronounce seizure and seizure? Caesar, yeah. And then
Quit zooming in on my bartender's boobs. Surprised she didn't kick him out.
Pronounce different. Can you Caesar?
She gave another drink.
What?
Probably doesn't even tip.
Again, please, again.
First one is Caesar.
And then?
Second one is Caesar.
Jesus.
How about me?
You troll me.
What's he got a thing on? He's doing a thing for a Jesus Christ Superstar? Jesus is King. What is it about? Is he out?
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So do you believe in God?
I believe in God. My name is Joel. The Bible name.
He's out there like spreading the gospel. Dude, you know the guy's out there just trying to talk to women and whoever. He's a lonely little weirdo.
You're a David.
David, like King David.
King David is from the Bible?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. So, you are a prophet?
Not a prophet. I speak for God. And the same, like speaking His word. I don't speak literal.
You also speech?
I talk about God. I don't have any messages from God.
Look at the AK, Jet.
Oh, we watch this. Let's skip to the next part.
You don't even give a shit about me.
You don't give a
Slutty kicks Tazo and Ella after Ella questioned banning a chatter who was boxing
You were that has been a day one viewer that has sent
who was
Like, you
doxing
care more
Letty.
about your fucking viewer that has been a day one viewer that has sent 2 messages in your chat and they're like maliciously doxing me, and you care more about that.
Moxie was saying she wished I yeah, she loves me for
get
some reason. I don't know.
Just get
She's
out.
alright. I think she's a lot of trouble though.
Like, you showed me your true colors.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Letty.
Like, just go.
Okay.
I thought you banned them. You didn't?
Tazo bought a Comedy Mothership shirt. Does he even like comedy? That's surprising. I've never seen him laugh or like show human emotion. That's weird. I know he's capable of that. That's interesting. I've been trying to assimilate into society. I went to a comedy show.
Is this yours?
Okay. Humor joke.
Temple 908.
The house from Breaking Bad.
Days of Noah says, guys, you should get into mythology.
5 years ago.
Oh my God, handsome.
Yeah, when I was
5 years ago, he was like a child. Oh my God.
Africa TV. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Daddy's spoiled boy. He's been drawing. Is that you in your insane asylum? You've been drawing over the walls behind me? Only 35 more days till I get out of here.
Yeah. My old viewer, almost old viewer is woman.
You look like a woman, yeah.
Your old viewer was woman, okay?
This is 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Handsome.
When I be skinny and grew my hair.
Glue.
When I be skinny and grew my hair.
I glue it.
Game over. Oh, game over.
Oh, you're not skinny
I
anymore.
now no hair and fat.
Handsome.
Thank you.
Happens to the best of us. Damn, this new Goonies reboot is awesome. Oh, go, it's Blindbeard's Bluff.
Timmy.
Did you eat out today? Just your mom.
Got him!
Oh my God.
Bro! What the fuck?
The pussy juice.
His wifey?
Okay. I always saw this part. All right, next series of clips. We saw these. We might see. Here's some more psycho behavior, though. We didn't see, I don't think.
The reason why Luca's kind of good is she's kind of a flirt, and she's down for anything, and I think we need at least one girl.
Yeah, she hooked up with Chris, didn't she? Yeah, she's down for
That's like that in the house. That was my angle on casting her.
taking her shirt off.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'll take it. All right. Damn, bitch!
Bro, I waited 1 hour.
I don't think that shirt's going to fit him, by the way, too. It's like putting a 10-pound bag of shit in a 5-pound bag. It ain't gonna work.
1 hour. I'm killing myself tomorrow.
That's right. Get in there. Get in there. Straight off the chin. That one. God.
It's rank.
It's a kid.
You don't even
I waited.
I thought you were gonna wear it. No, like
everybody's like.
She tried to be nice and he humiliated her. He doesn't care.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, why are you? It's okay. You're dramatized.
Drama,
yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. It's like how we're on like a television show where everyone's like supposed to be entertaining. I'm a clown. What the fuck?
Is anyone gonna tell him it's not on television? And most of the viewers are bots. We can tell this guy. When are they going to let him in on it?
I need to do a restart, I think. I'm lagging kind of hard.
No one's watching, man. Maybe 100, 500 people.
Oh, you're haram because you're a woman dressed like a hoe.
Dora is our last
We gotta make that
contestant.
now. Wes, what's your name? Shake? Yeah. Like Sheik? Shake, yeah. Okay, nice to meet you.
Oh, this guy was the first one cut. We're going to talk about that in the next clip, I think. Okay, that's the end of this. All right, let's go to the next one.
What? Where are you from? Where are you from?
Damn, dude, putting the moves on.
Where are you from? What do you want?
That they like.
Ah.
You do max bet each time. They make that the biggest number, max bet. So people that don't know what they're doing, they push the biggest button. And then it's like, and, you know, all your money goes faster. Well, if you win bigger, but most time you're going to lose. When am I going to Thailand? I don't know.
This is your money. 100. 100 you put in.
She keeps the money.
You play? Did you play? Play? Oh, you lost money. You lost money.
He's like, thank you.
Only 3 times?
You put that in the machine.
Yeah,
nah.
it's possible. That's why it's gambling. Cash out.
She had 50-cent slots. I bet that went quick.
This is your money, okay? $50. You lost 100, but 50? 100. You play 3 times. 3 times. Talk. It's gambling. Do you
Right,
want
the
money
max
back
bet
to
each
100?
time. On a 50-cent machine. Yikes.
Okay, come on. Here, if you put here $50 and red or black. Huh? Making money? You can make money too. 100.
Making money. She's giving them the thing. Go for it.
Put here and black or red.
I came into making the money.
You can
Make the money. Show me.
Red.
Show me the way.
Please, red. Oh, red! Yeah! Come on,
Did she just do $50 on it?
100.
She put a $50. He put a $50 bet down on like everything on red for her, and she doubled it.
Your money. Oh, thank you. Oh, have a good day.
They got her money back. That's awesome.
100.
And he gave her $100, maybe, right? I don't know. Did he give her 100?
ATM put. ATM 100. Okay, come on. No, you're. Okay, just study. Put here. No. Hole. Find the hole. Yes. Look at this. Your money. 100. Okay. Be carefully. Gambling is very dangerous.
Careful.
Okay.
Gambling is very dangerous.
Okay.
Wow, what a good guy. That was a really like wholesome clip.
Why USA don't have a chair? Korea and Japan and China had so many chairs. Maybe because of homeless? What? You need a reducer. Okay, I will send you 5K all in the baccarat.
Do you like Meme Girl? I think Meme Girl's kind of hot. She's like the hottest one, right?
5K.
I don't know much about any of them though.
1K sub, 1,000 sub. I am suspended wife. Really?
Really?
Just steal your husband wallet. Steal your husband wallet. And steal your husband credit card. Your husband very rich. Steal your husband wallet and donating me. Secret.
Riri did that, or her uncle, right? Or which was it? Lily?
We're now watching. Over.
Sound like a freaking. Sound like the damn intercom at McDonald's. May I take your order, please? Okay, over.
So how much is the price and what is the rule, guys? A Morocco also there? There's like 15 rules, 50k price, the last standing, maybe, right? And then there are some elimination.
Uh-oh.
Bro, Ice is the best content producer.
Ruh-roh.
Really. Okay, shout out to Klaus, guys. Yeah, I really cannot understand how.
Joel's annoying to you.
How come Sam, like,
yes.
Yeah, criticize Ice.
Same.
As a
Same,
live
same.
streamer, he judge everything. I mean, how dare him? Definitely, Sam and Ice is totally different level.
Huh?
Sam and Ice. His event is another level, dude. Captain.
Yeah.
Didn't Sam invite you to his house?
Who?
Sam.
Pepper. No.
Sam doesn't like you?
Did he invite Ned X?
Why?
Since Caribbean already.
Wow.
I don't know. Like,
Why Sam hate everyone?
I don't know. We were on the end already and good vibes, and I think Gary asked him, would you ever stream back with Captain G? He said no.
Oh?
Cold-blooded already on the end of the Caribbean event where we just met. And that's it. I was there for a few days here as well. I texted him if you want to have like a dinner or something, like, you know. He never responded. And yeah, that's how it is. It's a day one.
I really can understand, guys.
Yeah, me neither.
Sam literally hate everyone.
Yeah, and everybody hates him. So. That's why he doesn't have friends.
These new earmuffs came
He
in.
has money, but doesn't have friends. And no one likes him. Even the girlfriend he has, he's just there because of money and comfort zone.
Do I like Captain G? Yeah, he's pretty cool.
You can see clearly when there's live streams.
Do you like Captain G?
Bro, guys, really, guys. Yeah.
You love him, don't you?
Banned Korean on his
love
event.
him.
I don't know why he banned Korean, guys. Not me, not someone banned Korean.
Which Korean?
On his event. What do you mean, which Korean? All.
All?
Yeah, Korean.
Koreans?
Yeah.
Like
Same.
Korean nation?
Yeah, Korean nation.
Racist.
I literally say
I knew it.
he's the only one I have a beef with. In my life.
He's got a beef,
in my
dude.
streaming life. He's the only one. For some reason.
This is a hard shirt.
Mike.
Smoke.
What the f? No, shut up. You know who that is?
You know her?
Crypto chick.
It's a crypto chick with her.
They posted
Her
it.
I don't know. Send me the link. Wait. No, it's not. No. It's. I'm just trolling, chat. What the f is her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna show it.
No, we're not. We're just looking at stuff.
But listen, this is all I'm gonna say.
Chat.
There is a picture of a character in the crib that's
What?
a little interesting there. So I'm gonna say it's a little interesting.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that was a little off-putting, but I'll keep that between me and Shark.
I have a clip of Dora showing Mike Smalls other people's that are in the house, and what makes it worse is that that were leaked when the person in the house was on, and he's going around showing people them in the house. There's like a bit of a situation with someone in the house, and I wanted to hear how you wanted me to deal with the situation.
I don't think he knew that though.
The Shek guy, Dora, I call him Shek. There's clips of him, number one, on his phone, which he shouldn't be. But there's clips of him sharing like pictures of you with like showing them to other people in the house. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
How do you want me to deal with that? Because obviously, I don't think that's like all right. I don't think that's good at all. I wanted to know how you want me to deal with it.
Yeah, that's success. The only problem is that I asked him in the morning. I was like, "Do you actually have that?" Like, he started like attacking me. He was like, "No, you should not say that." Like, he started like attacking me. I don't know. It's my fault that I licked on the internet. It sucks. I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to see, like, I wanted to hear opinion of how you wanted to deal with it.
It sucks ass that he just like started attacking me when I asked him, because he said, "Yeah, bro, I saw it. Like, I'm a gooner. Like, I saved it on my phone." Like, I would be like, "Okay, yeah, it's my fault because I have them, online. I can't blame anybody for having them." It's just the way like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously.
Well, it sounds like she
showing other
posted it.
housemates and stuff like that. It's like it's completely irresponsible and.
Yes.
Do you know why you're here?
Sam.
Yes.
Okay, Sam.
Why?
So I can stream, get my name out there.
No, do you know why you're in the diary room right now? Why did I call you in the diary room right now?
To talk about the incident.
Diary room.
What happened?
So, while I was streaming, these guys were talking about, everyone. And someone posted the photo of her. Do you want me to show it, or you already saw it?
Bro, okay, number one, why were you on your phone looking at posts and pictures and stuff?
Yeah, that was my bad. So they posted that, and I clicked on it. It was about the Israeli flag. And then they posted another link. I click on it. I asked, "Do you know who this is? Is this the same crypto chick?" Like, he doesn't know, and I didn't know.
What was the picture of?
Oh, the picture of is her holding Israeli flag.
No, it wasn't. What was the picture that you showed him? The first.
Oh, not the picture.
In the clip. In the clip, what did you show him? Was it her with an Israeli flag, or was it a video or picture of her?
So it was.
No, it's not. So it was. Was it her with the flag, or was it her? Was it her?
It was the link to her website.
No,
it looks like the male version of
Did you
Merc the
show
Perk.
Mike a picture of her? Yes or no?
To be honest, nothing was shown. It was not.
If it wasn't, then why did Mike react to it and say, "Oh my god, that ass"? I don't know, because she was. The fact that you no. I was gonna give you a severe punishment. I don't think you knew she was.
Oh, is he bald under the
by
hat?
the way she is. It's weird, bro. Not only that, the fact that you're trying to act as if you didn't do it, it makes it.
I don't think this thing's gonna last 30 days. It'll be like one person left or something for all the other days. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that like Merc the Perk's like about to get kicked out next.
Completely unacceptable, and it's gonna it has to.
I don't think it's gonna last 30 days.
You can't. You
really want to watch this for a month?
Okay. Dora,
I don't like watching it now.
If there was a picture of you as a 17-year-old boy that was on the depths of the internet, and someone had found that
you
and posted,
yourself
would
had
you want
uploaded.
people in the house just to pretend it didn't happen and not look at it, or would you want them to put it up and show other people in the house?
Okay. Before I
would you want them to do it? Yes or no?
Yes, that wouldn't be nice. Yeah.
Man, I wonder what Sam's victims think about him. What they would say.
It's not about being
Right.
nice. It would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yes. But we didn't know nothing
He's
about the age. I was
great.
just asking, like, usually
Alleged
guys ask,
victims, pardon me.
And just the day before,
It doesn't, even if she was 18 years old. Do you think it's weird that you got pictures of a random girl you met that day of her and started showing other people in the house? I'm
And
not.
Sam's like, that's disgusting, despicable behavior, and I'm going to have to confiscate all of those photos.
saying you knew her age.
For further
I'm not saying
investigation.
you knew her age, but I'm saying, is that weird?
It is because I just wanted.
No,
to,
there's no ifs, there's no buts. Yes, it's weird. That's the end of it. That's the sentence. Yes, it's f***ing weird. Like, how am I supposed to justify keeping you in the house when you're doing shit like that? That's f***ing weird. It makes the event look bad. It makes me look bad, and it's uncomfortable for the girl that's now in the house with you, who's been going around showing creepy pictures of her.
No, it wasn't pictures. It was a website link. That's it.
Eli
So
will be
you're
kicked out
saying
after
you
Mark,
showed Mike a URL text, and
no.
Mike went,
It
and
makes Kit look so
Mike went, oh
No, that's not
damn,
what I
bro!
said.
Oh my god, is that the crypto chick? Oh damn, bro! What the f are you saying? It was clearly an image, a thumbnail, or a f***ing picture. What are you saying? You're a chronic liar. You have something wrong with you.
That's
You're a
Sam
chronic
saying this,
liar,
by the way.
bro. And I put so much faith in you being in this house.
Sam, listen,
out of every
clicked
single
on the link,
person
I
in this
showed
house,
him
you're the
website.
smallest person. You're the smallest one. You're the smallest one, bro. I really gave you a chance, and it's embarrassing.
Sam, I'm being honest with you. I clicked on the link. I showed him. I was like, crypto chick, yeah? That's it. We did nothing else, and then we moved on from the conversation, and I showed the Israeli flag. That's it. I moved on from the conversation right away. I had no bad intentions about it. It's just I was dumb asking those things. That's it. I know it was stupid to do it. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have clicked on the link. I shouldn't have shown it to anyone. Yes.
You blew it.
Stupid of me to do it. I do stupid things. But I
How
had
dare
no bad
you.
intentions of, watching the video,
sorry,
spreading it
Sam.
around to anyone. No, that wasn't my intention.
It doesn't matter if you pull up. Number one, you're not meant to be on your phone. Number two, you're putting up random people's you met that day. Yes, you don't know whether it was a leaked thing. You don't know whether she was. That's why you shouldn't start showing people it. Maybe you should have took her in private and said, hey, just to let you know, there's a link being shared around about you. I just wanted to tell you so you could take care of it. Maybe you can speak to Sam. No, you didn't do that. You showed it in a gloating way with a smile on your face, and you showed it off to her.
My intention wasn't to hurt anyone or nothing. I showed it to him.
What would you guys do in this
We moved to the
situation?
next
What do you think
conversation
should have been
right
done?
away. It was about the other thing. That's it. And I showed him other stuff from my thing, and that's it. We skipped from that right away, and I didn't say nothing.
What do you
I
guys
didn't
think?
react nothing. And it was not his fault. It's not my fault that stuff happened, and it happened.
All right, I've got to work out what I'm going to do here. So you can leave.
You would
the
have kicked
diary.
him.
Can I?
It's too much of a weird situation. I kind of have to do it. I kind of have to. It's got too many ifs and buts, and it's just too. I can't really with that. And the fact he's so unapologetic and doesn't really realize it, and kind of worms his way out of it, I don't like that. I mean, he's not even meant to be on his phone. If he just listened to me, then there wouldn't be any issues.
He's leaving. He's leaving. He's exiting. I hope you will. It's a lesson for you. I hope you will. Yeah. Take care about yourself.
I hope it's a lesson for you. Telling him that as he walks away.
Peggy, I love you. I'm gonna miss you.
This program. Oh, great! Guy stole my outro. Piece of shit. Looks like Destiny is legally trapped. What's this about? Let's check it out here. Yeah, if he wasn't on his phone, that's true.
Streamer Destiny may be legally trapped as we look at this new scandal, and we're turning to what may be criminal charges. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. This legal mindset teaches you to be your own judge. Of course, it's a fast facts version, giving you the quick and dirty and the latest of legal news. If you like this version, if you like the fast facts, make sure you like the video and leave a comment on the video below. So as always, we have a nice PowerPoint for you here today to kind
Her
of walk
pics
you through
didn't
this,
get leaked. She
situation
uploaded it
with
herself.
Destiny. Now, once again, I'm going to give a content warning. warning, because this is once again a very serious topic. I
don't know.
Unfortunately, I've been covering some very serious topics lately that involve deep materials.
She's the
and
one
deep
that leaked
subjects
it.
that can be sensitive to some people. So if you are very sensitive to this thing and anything involving explicit materials involving minors, this might not be the topic for you. I'm going to refer to it as CSAM. I know people like to use the cute cheese pizza stuff, and it's good enough for an emoji or something else somewhere, but I'm going to use CSAM because that's the professional designation, and it just talks about it in a more professional way. So that's what I try to go for on my channel. Please be respectful in both the live chat and in the comments below, and I would deeply appreciate it, as this has affected many people, and this is something that really is truly hurtful to a large percentage of the world population. So let's go into the introduction. First of all, I previously covered his ongoing civil lawsuit, so you can check out my previous video for that information. However, this does relate and not relate to his ongoing lawsuit with Pixie. Of course, this will be information that Pixie's lawyers will be very interested in getting at, and there'll be all sorts of twists and turns. But what I'm going to really focus on today is the latest controversy and the legal issues presented. So I'm not focusing on the inter-streaming drama. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not going to bring up, Saint Piker in this one, right? It really doesn't have anything to do with him or what Ethan Klein thinks or anybody else. It really has to do with Destiny and the legal.
I think we want to know what Hassan thinks, though, right? What is Hassan's take?
So that's our focus today. And the last thing I'm going to say, and I've said this before, is like
I need to know
videos,
Hassan.
I have no personal bias or
what's his hot take?
Anything against Destiny. And frankly, I don't care how this turns out. So it really isn't something that I'm for or against. And what I want to say is, if you're a fan of Destiny, if you're a Destiny fan who's tuning in to watch this, right, please watch this with an open mind, because this both presents the challenges, the things he stepped in, as well as, hey, what can he do moving forward?
Open your minds,
because
Destiny
at this
fan
point, you're
boys.
at where you're at. So what do you do? So listen to it with an open mind, whether you're for or against Destiny, whatever side you're on. Just try to focus on the law and what is objective.
Yeah, she didn't really seem to care as much as Sam did.
Information. So let's get into explaining the controversy. Now, you guys can go over watch.
Sure, he does way worse to
video.
Peggy.
I reported Destiny to the police by Willie Mack. If you want to see the whole video, I'll have it on my live version. You can watch the whole thing there. But as a quick summary, on this expose video, the streamer Willie Mack contacted Destiny when Rose seemingly was confirmed as underage. She was confirmed on a third party as being underage.
I feel like they kind of overreacted,
and when explicit material is being shared with her. So this woman, this girl, was underage and receiving explicit material. That's not something that's good.
You need people to be in the house.
They were, talking, and as part of that voluntary conversation, once again, Destiny chose. This is a big.
There's only 8 people.
He voluntarily engaged with Willie. There was no legal obligation. This was not a deposition. This was not something that was required by any court of law. This is something he did because he just wanted to talk. He just wanted to get it out there. And this is a very common problem for streamers, because they often talk about stuff and get themselves in a hot water. And that's exactly what happened here today. Destiny voluntarily commented, likely without consulting his lawyer. I'm almost certain that he did not talk to his lawyer before he talked to Willie Mack. And he shared a video where Rose, apparently, according to all the data, appeared to be underage at the time.
Really?
Therefore, he shared an adult video.
I thought Sus said he didn't want to go beyond it.
File itself, but he had the file name and he had a top of the video where she was underage.
You think Sus is gonna
got this.
skip out on John's for
I've got this on my computer
a whole month, bro?
Right, where this girl is apparently a minor. Therefore, this would be what would appear to be CSAM. I've got that on my computer. And Destiny's defense to that, his kind of pushback when he was questioned by Willie was, I have a legal duty. I have a legal obligation to preserve evidence. So, of course, Willie turned around and then reported Destiny to the police, in addition to making a video, which I'll put in the description below. So what happened afterwards? Well, of course, Destiny goes and fights back. He goes and comments back, saying almost everything at DM is wrong. Willie Mack is running cover. He goes in on Ethan Klein. He goes in on Hassan. He says he has no CSAM on his computer. I've only complied with my legal obligations for my court cases. The 60 gigabyte screenshot was read to a claim that Rose made.
60 gigabyte screenshot
have yet to be reliably confirmed.
Kind of screenshot it. I've never heard of a screenshot being 60 gigabytes.
Has been confirmed, according to sources out there. And if those sources are correct, if those sources have indeed pulled up the right information, then it appears that if that is confirmed, that would indeed be CSAM. So he may be asserting that it's not based on a mistake of fact, which we'll talk about today. However, that can entirely change things legally. So let's get into how this splices legally. So preservation of evidence. So channel fans and you guys out there know the term. You're big fans of my channel. You know the term.
Could be
Spoliation.
DVR.
You guys know about that. I've taught you that because it comes up time and time again with people deleting evidence. I talked about that in the Ethan Klein case.
He's insufferable.
Discord mods trying to delete stuff, right, or hide stuff.
Are you enjoying Thailand, Nick?
Anybody else trying to hide?
Do you
stuff?
like it better than Vietnam?
If they're trying to delete evidence, hide evidence, that is a problem because once a lawsuit starts, whether it's civil or criminal, does not matter. You have a duty to preserve evidence, and that applies to all evidence, physical, digital, anything relevant to the case. That's very broad, right? Anything relevant broadly, you have to preserve. So any attempt to hide or punish or destroy that evidence, anything that's relevant, and you try to hide it or destroy it, you can be punished by the court, including criminally for trying to hide or destroy evidence. So Destiny, when he said he has a legal duty, and listen up, Destiny fans, Destiny is
smoking
right about
some of that medical.
But however, pause. He's sort of right
Stay
about
off
that,
those balloons.
And he's
Oh my
about
God!
all those other
I haven't done balloons for a year,
and all those other responsibilities.
I quit that shit.
This is where I think he did not.
I was doing it too much.
Because if his lawyer knew he was going to have this conversation, he would have certainly said no because it made his job a living hell. Let's talk about that. So let's talk about candor to the tribunal. A lot of people know about it.
Where are you living at? Bangkok
or Breaking Bad? With
Pattaya,
Saul
or where
Goodman,
you at?
put $1 in my pocket, engage confidentiality. And attorney
Phuket's
confidentiality
expensive.
is strong. It's very strong.
I haven't been there.
But it's not unbreakable. There is supposed to be theoretically
Turns into
a
Wake and Bake Daily.
I will say this too.
Turns me
Different
yeah,
lawyers are
Wake and Bake.
different and take
What's
different.
wrong with- what do you mean? They act like there's something wrong with that.
What is confidential and what they need to disclose.
Is there
to the
any
court.
other way?
But you actually need to balance what's
Pattaya.
called
Nice,
candor to the
dude. I'm
tribunal, which
trying to
means
open up a burger
confidentiality
food
is
cart
on
down
one
there.
side and candor to the tribunal, the court on the other side.
Give
have
you a
to
free
be honest
burger.
with the court. As a lawyer, you can't
I don't know
lie
if we
to
can
the
give
court.
free burgers.
If you know you are lying, you
I might
cannot
have to
do
pay
that.
for it.
So there is
I'll
a
buy you
duty
a
to
burger.
report facts such as criminal
can't be
behavior,
giving
criminal
food away.
conduct, or
We're
fraudulent
gonna do a thing
conduct,
where like
perjury, fraud to
so
the court.
like
All of
social
these
media
things you have to report. So
influencers
if
eat
the
free,
lawyer
like have a
knows,
sign that says
you
that,
have to
and then
report it.
people
And
have
that's
like
the key there, right? That's
when we first open, it'll be like
does not have to
10,000
report mere
followers, and
suspicion.
then we'll like
So if you only
after like the
suspect
first
something,
month or
you
something,
don't
we'll
have to
up it
report
to like
that.
maybe
But
20,000
if
or
you
something.
actually know
So we want
it,
to get like
if you know
extra
it's
reviews and
true,
stuff at
well,
first.
you're like,
you know,
I know this as
we
a
can
fact.
get
You do have to report
in front of
that.
10,000
So the
people
problem
or
is,
something.
Are you seeing the problem here? This move
For a
from
free burger,
something
that's pretty
his
good.
lawyer may have suspected because we do or don't know
Marketing.
this person's age.
Budget,
To
yeah.
oh yeah, this person was factually underage. Therefore, this is factually CSAM. That
He's
completely
spent a lot
changes
of
the
time
dynamic
on
from
soy
something the lawyer
six.
might
What
not
is
have. He doesn't know one way or another to something.
I'm
he'd say,
guessing
well, now we've got to
a
talk
lot of
about this.
time
Now we've got to disclose this.
I
to the
prefer
court.
soy
It's a mandatory
bacao.
disclosure. It's no longer an elective disclosure. That's a big problem for the
I'm off to
lawyer.
find something
The
right
other
now. Oh,
problem
nice.
is we've got
Are
privilege.
you on soy
So
6 now?
any information that had been protected by attorney-client privilege, that super strong privilege, you can throw lawyers in jail and they don't have to break attorney-client
something or
privilege.
someone.
That duty
Oh,
is
God.
absolutely waived
Wish I
when you
was.
speak to a third party, when you disclose to a
Wish
third
I
party.
was there.
Now, there's a difference between inadvertent,
here watching this
accidental,
guy.
and intentional disclosure. If you
Watching something
accidentally
about
leak something,
Destiny.
if it was
I don't
something
even
that,
know
oh my
what's going
God, I
on.
faxed somebody something, I should have faxed him that.
Is he a
Okay, you
creep?
might
Are
get
we
away.
throwing
We'll
him
use
in
the fax
jail?
anyways. Well, the Japanese
I don't
thing.
know.
It's a Japanese thing, guys. Trust me, I'm in Asia. But you
All right, dude. I can't watch any more of that. It's too nerdy. Here's a video called Mission Mind Control. Let's check it out. Hold on. Let's go to the big TV, Danny. station. Roll it, Danny. Here we go. We're learning about mind control.
This is the story of a 30-year search by U.S. intelligence agencies to perfect mind control. Some of those engaged in that search have agreed to talk about it for the first time. One said, "I think every last one of us felt sorry to attempt this kind of thing. We knew we were crossing the line." The search would be endless. From brothels, an agent says, we learned a lot about human nature in the bedroom, to the mystical rites of a magical mushroom ceremony performed by an Indian shaman, to a Spanish bull ring.
The shaman.
The bull has had electrodes. There would be victims. One intelligence agency tried to peel this man's mind back to reveal its deepest secrets.
Good Lord.
I'll live through it. I'll live through it. This man worked on some of these programs. He would write of his work, "It was fun, fun, fun." This is the story of the search for mind control. ABC News close-up,
France.
Mission Mind Control.
Kick over that guy.
With ABC News correspondent Paul Altmaier.
I had a story about that, but now we're watching this.
Mark? It's been ages. Can I buy
Mark?
Allow me. 2 Michelob Lights.
Michelob makes a light beer. Perfect. The good taste
You drink
of
beer?
Michelob Light.
Yeah.
Don't just
I'm like
compare
one of
it
the
to other
boys,
light
but with
beers.
tits.
Compare it to your regular
What?
beer. It's that good.
You always did go first class.
Your ticket to San Francisco.
There you go, ma'am.
You too?
How's your Michelob Light? Yeah.
Mrs. Cooper, I need help.
I like these old
with all these
commercials,
different
huh?
dog foods. I don't know what kind to feed him. Dry, soft.
Honey, it's not the form, it's the formula. Those are for any dog,
Which dog
young,
food?
old, whatever. But Cycle 2 dog
Are we
food
being mind controlled
is
now?
especially for dogs ages 1 to 7, like mine.
Is this part of the show?
Cycle 2 formula has just what dogs in their active years need to help stay healthy.
And happy. With Cycle, I know
I'm happy
what to feed him.
Now get Cycle 2 in 25-pound bags.
Back to your program.
We
no?
are not professing
Only 2 commercials?
to tell you the complete story
Wow.
of these activities.
We had it
are
so
professing
good back
to tell you
then.
the complete story that we know. But these records that we've uncovered don't tell the story. They tell
program
pieces of it.
already?
This is a story that has been told
1 minute
in bits
commercial
and pieces.
breaks? What is this?
This is an attempt to pull most of it together.
That's how it used to
We
be,
know we
guys?
don't have
What?
the full story. We do, however, have some striking new revelations and insights.
Nice comb over,
The story
Paul.
begins here, just off the nation's front yard.
It's got a Carl
the
Sagan
mall.
kind of thing going on.
The buildings behind
I like
me
it.
were the headquarters for the World War II Office
It's
of
got a nice
Strategic
voice.
Services. It was here
Got a
that
good
the first
broadcast
halting
voice.
steps toward mind control
Hello.
began.
There's a
The
boss.
shaper and molder of OSS
Drive it
was
up
General
the
Wild
path.
Bill Donovan. He said of his group's work,
Wow,
we may
that
have made
comb over is
mistakes,
not so
but we
good.
were not afraid to try things that were never done before.
Bald.
In this anything-goes atmosphere, Donovan appointed this man,
Someone in my
Stanley
family, I don't want to
Lovell,
put him on
a Boston
blast, but
industrialist, to break new
he's bald as
ground
shit.
in many
He's been doing a
scientific
comb
and
over
technical
and
fields.
It just
Donovan
looks,
called Lovell his Dr. Moriarty, after
you
the
know
fiendish
what I mean.
professor in Sherlock
You can see
Holmes.
the bald head underneath it.
Lovell
It's not
liked the
great.
name and posed for this
It's like,
Saturday
shave that
Evening
thing
Post
off.
photo.
I don't even
He
try
later
to
wrote
tell
of
him
his
anymore. He
OSS
gets real
job that it was,
defensive.
quote,
I was like,
to stimulate the
I've told him, I was
bad
like, man,
boy
just
beneath
shave
the
that thing
surface
off.
of
It's
every American
ridiculous.
scientist, and to say to him,
He gets all
throw
upset.
all of your
It's
normal
fine,
law-abiding
yeah.
concepts
He'll
out of
shave
the
it off
window.
when he's ready. I'll
Here's a
just-
chance to raise
It's
merry
his hair, he
hell.
can do what he wants with it.
It was in this atmosphere that the search for mind control began. This
Mind
bizarre
control.
man would be an active participant in that search over the next
He's
2
a
decades.
white guy.
His name is George White,
Timothy Leary?
an OSS
No.
captain who had formerly been with the Bureau of Narcotics.
Uh-oh.
In his diary, seen here publicly for the first time,
They never do
White
anything
left a
good with
legacy
them.
of the darker side of American intelligence work.
Oh, he's bad.
He received his early OSS training at the British-run school at Oshawa, Canada, the same school where
I
Ian
thought he was
Fleming,
gonna say
creator
somewhere
of
else.
James Bond, was trained.
Oshawa. Okay.
White referred to the school in his diaries
Phew.
as the Oshawa School of Mayhem and Murder.
That was a close one.
Mike Burke, former OSS colleague of White's and now president of Madison Square Garden Center.
Nice place, huh?
Very compelling fella, mysterious fella.
Beatles play there or something?
He
I don't
was
know.
fascinating because
Nice
you didn't
comb
know
over.
something about him at all, not enough about him to
Old
really
mutton
get a fix
chops
on him.
Francis over here.
He also knew a great deal about the swifter elements of society, the gamier
chops
side of
McGee.
life. And he was very
Got like a
impressive in his
He-Man
technical
kind of thing
knowledge
going on.
of the underworld, so to speak.
He said one of our men gets beat up. He says you have to act real fast and teach these guys a lesson.
Charles Siragusa,
Oh, I thought it
a
was
former
Al
narcotics
Sharpton.
officer and friend of White's.
He'll come around, he says, and break your kneecaps.
Break your kneecaps.
And with that one guy laughed.
Break your knee.
And George would always have little Billy with him. And this one guy
Snap
sort of
your
slicked him.
leg
George
like
White
a-
turned around and whapped him across the neck with
twig.
it. Then he picked up a pool stick and started beating everybody up.
He made his point.
And he made
File
his point.
photo.
George White was not a man of understatement or subtleties. His boss at OSS,
When are we
Stanley
controlling
Lovell, referred
our
to him
minds?
as deadly and dedicated. In this note from White's diaries, it says, "Call Lovell regarding TD."
Okay.
TD was a rather
wanna learn.
transparent cover for Truth Drug.
Truth drugs.
George White worked with the Truth Drug Committee.
Can I give this to viewers to get them to subscribe or what? What are we going to learn? What's the upside here?
Here at St. Elizabeth's Hospital in the
We
nation's
need a little
capital.
incentive here.
They experimented with mescaline,
works?
scopolamine, and marijuana on unwitting victims.
Scopolamine.
The committee soon learned there was no easy
LSD,
panacea,
scopolamine,
no
and
truth drug
marijuana.
at this stage. But White and later colleagues would not stop trying.
Man, that must have been a
The
fun
goal
trial.
remained the same. As this 1952 CIA memo says, the aim is controlling an individual to the point where he will do our bidding against his will, and even against such fundamental laws of nature as self-preservation.
Wait, you mean like Lee Harvey Oswald?
But it was a discovery here in Basel, Switzerland, at Sandoz Laboratories by Dr. Albert
Said he was
Hoffman
just a patsy.
that led the intelligence agencies of America to believe that they had found the panacea. The discovery was lysergic acid diethylamide,
That's cool.
LSD.
I'm not
The
even
film
on
that you see
acid,
is
and that shit
considered by
looks
many
cool.
experts to be the closest illustration of the effects of a hallucinogenic.
The first times that anybody had run into a powerful drug that was different.
We interviewed Colonel Sanders for his opinion on LSD. Well, I do declare 24 arms of spices, I think is delicious.
Anything else that they knew anything
Oh, I don't know.
about?
John
Lance,
Gittinger,
where you at?
recently retired chief psychologist for the CIA.
You're back from your last band.
This is the first time Gittinger has been interviewed publicly.
What happened?
Disable a whole city by putting a
We're
very
being
small
rude
amount
again?
on a water
Oh, no.
supply. After all of these years of us, those of us who are involved in this, looking
Nice
for
sculpture. It looks like a guy. Is he like doing a shovel, or it looks like a guy about to beat the hell out of another dude or something on the ground?
this secret drug.
About to do him in.
This was the only thing that began to look for the first time
Looks
like,
like
it
a
might be
painting
something
or
like that.
Sculpture of Malice.
CIA's
Wow, look at
interest
those
in
lens
LSD
flares.
was intense. The worry was that the Russians would get hold of it. Were the Soviets into LSD?
I'm going to have to say I'm sure they were, but if you ask me to prove it, I've never seen any direct proof of it.
But at one point, intelligence information
balls
received
at the
from
military
Switzerland
camp.
said that Sandoz Laboratories
I
was
can't
about to
imagine
put
why those guys
100
had bad trips with a bunch of scientists and the lights on and they're examining them and then shit. Like, it must have been a nightmare, you know?
million doses of LSD
like
on
locked
the
in a
open
room.
market. And it caused enough
We're
concern
gonna
within
give
the
you these
agency
drugs and
that the
see what
United States
happens.
was prepared to buy the entire supply. However, a slight mistake had
I think
been
this is
made.
from
The mistake is
1977
made
or
public
78
for
or
the first
something.
time.
I just found out on a new CIA document that there were no such large quantities of LSD on the market.
This looks newer than that.
Joan Marks has filed numerous Freedom of Information
1979.
suits against the CIA and has unearthed much new material. He is the author of The Search for the Manchurian Candidate, a history of intelligence agency work with
MK
mind
Ultra.
control. He is a
That tie is
consultant
pretty
for this
cool,
report.
like digital
What happened is that
snakeskin.
there was a military attaché in Switzerland, an American officer, who got milligrams and kilograms mixed up. In other words, he made a mistake of thinking 1/1000th of a gram was the same as 1,000 grams, which is a mistake of 1,000,000 times. So when the CIA got the intelligence that there were 100 million doses on the market, in fact, there were 100 doses.
The man who would oversee the CIA's research into drugs and most of the agency's behavior programs is this man, Dr. Sidney Gottlieb, a chemist. Dr. Gottlieb declined ABC News' request for an interview.
Oh, you son of a
In their
bitch.
never-ending search for the miracle weapon,
Is that
CIA
marijuana?
operatives searched here in the remote mountain areas of southern
What is
Mexico
that?
for what up to then had been considered a
Shrooms?
myth, magic mushrooms.
Whoa.
They used this man, a part-time chemist with the CIA.
Dude, imagine
to dupe this
tripping
man,
with these
a
guys.
vice president
This guy
of
looks
the bank
cool.
and an amateur mycologist
Looks
or
like a
mushroom
turtle.
expert, to try to get to the magic mushrooms
Damn, he
and
got
turn them
penis
into a drug.
statues.
But it would be the
He's
amateur,
tripping hard,
Gordon
bro.
Wasson and his colleagues, who would win the race.
He's got mushroom
Develop the
totem
drug
pole dudes.
psilocybin from the magic mushrooms.
We went into the Mazatec area, far from the highways.
Man, this guy's seen some
Remote
shit.
from Mexico
Look at that
City.
shirt. It's cool.
There we found that rotten bagasse, as it's called, bagasso, covered with mushrooms. These mushrooms I didn't know, had never seen. They were the sacred mushrooms.
Wasson would also discover and record the ancient mystical rites of the mushrooms from a local shaman or magical priestess, Maria Sabina.
And we were seeing incredible sights. They would go slowly or they would go fast as I ordained. All your senses are rendered acute. We say that you see visions, you see hallucinations, but that doesn't begin to tell the story. The hallucinations are only part of it. You hear sounds, you smell things. The night was thrilling.
Word of Wasson's discovery reached the CIA quickly. Dr. James Moore, a University
This
of
guy's a
Delaware
snitch,
chemist,
right? Come
secretly
on.
served the CIA preparing deadly chemicals on short notice. Moore was instructed to get close to Wasson and accompany him on another trip to Mexico to get the magic
egghead.
mushrooms. Internal documents
The
show the
mushrooms.
CIA felt a drug derived from the mushrooms could remain an agency secret.
Here we go.
What in the world were they looking for with the magic mushrooms?
I think the best answer to that is that they were looking for changes in behavior,
Perception.
changes in mental attitude.
Did you ever consider what would have happened if any of these substances were given to, say, unwitting people?
What if a
I
kitten
don't
got a hold
remember
of
having
this
considered
stuff?
that specifically.
What if you...
He kind of looks
I
like
trust
Harold
perhaps you've
Ramis.
thought about it.
Well, I
Harold
haven't worried
Ramis
about
mixed
it.
with Eugene Levy.
Your question again, what would I have thought had I
Egon
known
Spangler in there.
that
Any of these substances would
have been given to
He's got some
unwitting
thick eyebrows.
persons.
Those are power
you
brows
mean
for
a-
sure.
a hostile
You
agent?
think he's
in
high as a kite,
another
or I
government?
am,
No,
or
I
you
mean,
are?
That was probably
I mean,
one of the
testing,
things I had in mind.
testing it out on an American citizen.
They're testing on Americans.
I guess I must seem very, very cold-blooded about this, but I don't recall ever having been very much preoccupied with that issue.
But many drugs were tested in this way. The decision was made to do testing on unwitting victims. It was decided
Drop
they should be on
acid
the
and look at
fringes of society
Paintings
because
of
they were
naked
most
women.
vulnerable.
This
It was
shit
the
looks. If
borderline
they're trying to
underworld.
talk us out of trying it, it's not working because this looks cool. Cool patterns and shit. Love it.
And as their
They make it look
predecessors
so
had
cool.
a decade earlier, the CIA turned to George White for help. White was now a
You ever
high-ranking
try
narcotics
mushrooms or
official.
LSD?
And by this time,
I
the
ain't gonna
stories
talk,
about
cop.
George White
What are you talking
were
about? No,
legendary.
man. Drugs are bad, okay?
May I help you, monsieur?
Hell no. And if you have, I gotta
And George White was busy
report you
talking
to
with
somebody.
me.
I don't know who.
Paid no attention to
I'll
waiters.
call
so
your
the waiter
mom and
tapped
tell
him on the
her.
shoulder, says,
Hit her up on Facebook.
George White.
Well, Johnny's down there doing
whipped his gun out
shrooms.
and stuck it in the guy's face like this.
He's high as a
Crowded
kite.
Restaurant.
Guy's a Georgia Pine down there.
George White did
Tripping
not mind
balls.
bending the law, and he knew the street well.
Pupils dilated
He was the
like
ideal
saucers.
choice for what the CIA had in mind.
Cocktails.
We were Ivy League, white, middle class.
Wait, if
we were
the
naive,
American
totally naive about this, and he
government
felt
just
pretty
keeps us
expert.
drunk, high,
He
and
knew the
stupid,
whores,
then
the
we
pimps,
won't
the people who
realize
brought in
that
the
they're
drugs.
what they're actually doing and
White
taking
set up so-called safe
control of
houses
us
for
more.
the CIA in New York, here in Greenwich
Probably
Village.
what they want, right?
And later in San Francisco,
Part of their
in this
plan.
hotel, and in an apartment atop Telegraph Hill with
like
a
the
commanding view
B-roll
of San Francisco
shots.
Bay.
Nice.
While the existence of these safe houses was disclosed last year,
I don't like how it was like
details of what took
nighttime, then
place within
daytime,
them
then
has not
nighttime
been
again.
told.
That was distracting.
A former
Should have just kept
CIA
the
official who
nighttime
worked in the
shots.
safe houses reveals that they were used not only for drug testing,
Use that daytime
but to
shot
study
for another
sexual
time,
behavior
another
and
spot,
how it could be
place in the
used to
video.
manipulate people.
What a name!
With this drug.
That's great.
The fallout from that was that the young psychologists began taking it themselves, discovering
Johnny
that
Appleseed
it was an
of LSD.
intelligence-enhancing, consciousness-raising experience.
I know that some of the studies in which the
I've never heard
CIA
that one
had,
before. That's good.
supported used as subjects people who later became
Mom,
strong
can you fix the
proselytizers of
tracking on the
LSD. So you know,
VCR? Oh,
in
it's
that
good. Never
sense,
mind.
yes, I think it
Okay,
did
it's messed up
sustain the
Can you move the antenna on the roof a
perpetuation
little
of
bit?
of the use of the drug. And it's rather ironic, isn't it?
The counter case that I would make in relationship to that is to remember that the people who were doing the research were people who would be
If I was
doing the
tripping, this guy would look like a billy goat or something. You're like, oh.
of who was the sponsor. I don't think anybody working in that time in the remotest ever thought that it would blow up into the kind of thing that it did.
This guy, what do you think about acid? Take him to jail.
History will judge the role of the
Hit him
CIA
with sticks,
and other
he's
intelligence
tripping.
agencies in unwittingly
He wants the
contributing
war
to
to
the counterculture
end.
of the
Take him
60s
to jail.
through
He's
their
an
intense interest in
threat to the
LSD and
government.
other hallucinogenics. But for the moment, at least,
He doesn't
the
like
argument
genocide.
can be made
This
that the
guy's a
CIA helped usher in the age of Aquarius.
Whoa.
ABC News Close-Up will continue in a
APC
moment.
News getting a little freaky over here. I was getting
Being
worried.
careful
were they
about
gonna-
my body
Oh,
doesn't
is
just
she
mean
gonna?
major things like regular breast
Is that
exams.
a mole?
I'm even careful
Is
about
that
pain
Sigourney
relievers.
Weaver?
Plain aspirin sometimes upset my stomach,
Man,
so
the
I use
truth-
Bufferin. It adds protection.
The whole
I'm
thing's
careful about
trippy.
what goes into my body. Bufferin gives me an added relief action I want.
You gotta be,
Tylenol
girl.
doesn't.
Only one leading tablet
fine
has
as
both
Georgia.
an added relief action in many cases that Tylenol
Good
never
Lord.
provides, and protection ingredients. Bufferin.
Now I'm careful to get both with Bufferin.
Wow, the audio's fine. Video a little
Sink
scuff.
traps clogged with grease.
Whoa.
Crystal Drano.
Your sink's a little messed up, lady.
It may not work on that grease clog.
Man, we used to take
Crystal
liquid
Drano will.
plumber.
Look, liquid plumber's quiet. It's not melting that
We used
grease.
to take liquid plumber and put it in a 2-liter with a bunch of like
pipes?
aluminum foil balls
liquid
and
plumber
then
didn't break that
put the
grease
lid
clog.
on and then shake it
I'm
up and
switching
throw it
to
back in the
Drano.
woods.
To
and
make
just
clogs
like,
go, better use
explode.
Drano.
Saturday live on
Try that,
ABC. The Forest Hills Men's Invitational
Or no, it's
from
the
the legendary
Works.
West
Never
Side
mind.
Tennis Club. Then live, third
the
round
Works.
coverage of the most prestigious ladies golf event. Hollis Stacey goes for her third straight U.S. Women's Open title, and Red Hot Nancy Lopez shoots for her elusive
Wild
first Open
times
victory.
growing up.
And on ABC's Wide World of
Country.
Sports, rodeo excitement from the Wild West, plus high speeds, high thrills,
some
hydroplane
wild
action,
shit.
championship tennis, golf, and ABC's Wide World of Sports Saturday.
Wild World of Sports. Here we go. Back to the show.
Wednesday on 8 is Enough.
We got the buggy Not yet.
The Bradford
8
girls
is enough.
go disco crazy.
I like the commercials are in it still.
What do you say we get?
It's such a time capsule.
And the summer's off to a red hot start. And Charlie's
Whoa.
Angels play the horses.
I want to be a
What a
jockey.
fun
But end
time.
up in a dead heat with death. Then, the ghost of Jack the Ripper haunts the back
Jack
streets
the
of
Ripper?
Vegas.
Tomorrow,
Uh-oh.
starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on ABC.
Bow, bow. Get back
Covering
to
a
the
span
acid.
of history such as we are in this report, One can get sidetracked by the so-called glamour and mystery of espionage work, or by the exotic qualities of some drugs. But what you can't lose sight of is what all of this would mean in terms of individual human beings. There would be deaths, there would be long-lasting and harmful effects.
Dab time.
The best-known case is that of this man, Frank Olson, a chemist employed by the Army Chemical Corps, who in 1953 was slipped LSD unknowingly at a meeting with CIA officials.
It wasn't fun.
Shortly after that, Olson went into severe depression.
My last period or something.
He ended his life at this New York hotel by diving through a shaded closed window in his 10th floor room. Frank Olson was the first known fatality in the CIA's LSD program. Olson left behind a wife, Alice, and 3 children. But it would be years before they learned the real story of his death.
Daddy tripped out, jumped up.
Shortly after his suicide, Alice Olson was visited by Dr. Sidney Gottlieb, the man who had administered the drug, and by Robert Lashbrook, his deputy, who was the last person with Frank Olson the night of his death.
It was probably to check me out and see whether I was handling myself.
Wow, her hair's so interesting.
It's
all like black on one side and gray on the other. That's so unique.
Situation,
like
whether
Cruella
I was
DeVille.
hysterical. And I'm sure they left the house feeling ever so much better because I had been gracious and hospitable
dolled
to them.
up before she
so
went
that
on
I
TV.
must have played right into their hand and made them feel
Got the
fine.
lipstick on and the nice earrings.
23 years later, how did you feel about that meeting?
My anger was unbelievable at how I had been duped for this length of time, and the anguish which was unnecessary.
Ooh.
Anyone who knew during all of those years never told Alice Olson the real story of her husband's death. She would discover it by accident more than 2 decades later. In essence, it was a 22-year-long cover-up. Lyman Kirkpatrick was Inspector General of the CIA at the time of Frank Olson's death. But had not the Olson case occurred within the secret confines of the CIA, would not this case have been a prosecutable case? Perhaps manslaughter.
I would think definitely prosecutable, and certainly from the point of view of Mr. Olson, why it should probably have been actionable.
Frank Olson's suicide slowed down the CIA's testing of LSD and other drugs, but only momentarily. The CIA was not the only government agency interested in the possibilities LSD and other drugs presented for mind control. The Army Chemical Corps first started working with the CIA and then branched off on its own. It, too, tested drugs on unwitting victims, and a death would result. The case of this man, Harold Blower, a tennis pro, seen here with his daughter Elizabeth, is well known. In 1953, Blower was a private patient at the New York State Psychiatric Institute. He was given 5 injections of a mescaline derivative that was being tested secretly for the Army Chemical Corps. With the 5th injection, Harold Blower died.
Terrifying
As with the Olson case, a 22-year cover-up followed.
Look at that place,
until finally the Army admitted the real details of Blower's death. Since the initial news stories of Harold Blower's death, close to 5,000 documents, previously classified, have been released by the Army and obtained by ABC News. They provide valuable insight into Army activities at the time of Blower's death, and where the Army went from there.
Damn, he looks like a sweaty mess wearing that corduroy suit during the summer.
From a previously classified deposition of Dr. James Cattell, who administered the mescaline derivative, on the purpose of the drug testing, to produce symptoms similar to those that you see in schizophrenia.
The reporter looks like you.
On how much the patient knew about all this. We didn't delineate all the possibilities of what might happen because then you contaminate your experiment.
You don't want
Cattell
me to
then
say
relates
what you
that he
look
never
like.
even knew what drug he had given Harold Blower because of the secrecy of the Army experiments.
Welcome, viewers from Glowstick TV. Thank you so much,
for her reaction.
Glowstick. We're watching Mission Mind Control,
How can anybody react to
a
that?
1979 ABC special about MK Ultra and
a professional specialist
the mind
who's supposed to care
control
about people's
techniques
minds.
of the CIA with LSD, scopolamine, and marijuana.
A suit filed by Elizabeth Barrett against the Army Chemical Corps is now pending in federal court.
We're in the middle of it. We're about
Other
halfway
Army
through. It's
experiments
about an hour
continued on
long.
mental patients around the country. Work done at the Tulane Medical Center in
How
New
was your
Orleans
show?
involved several drugs,
I popped in for it.
hallucinogenics,
Hey, do you
and
happen to have,
electrodes
if you're
implanted
still
in the
watching,
brain.
Jay,
The chief
do you have an
researcher
extra
was
comp
Dr.
for
Russell Monroe, now head of the psychiatry department at
Hookahville
the
or
University of Maryland.
any of you guys
These
have
are
a
various
list you can
progress reports
put me
written
on
by
or
Dr.
anything?
Monroe and recently
I was wanting
obtained
to go,
by ABC News.
go to that show. It sounds pretty cool.
From one of the progress reports, a report of a woman who had electrodes implanted in the brain and was then given LSD and other drugs.
Whoa!
She became
This is cool.
agitated, cried, lapsed into a trance-like state.
Wow. They just did this stuff on people, had no idea what the long-term effects would
Felt
be.
as if she were about
They were
to have
giving them very high dosages of LSD too, a lot higher than like people take at a festival or Burning Man or something, you know. It was a lot more micrograms.
Convulsion. Experienced waves of
There was
darkness.
this guy in Brooklyn that the rumor was that he was like one of these acid test subjects back in the day. And the guy, and he was never right again. And he was like, go to the park, and he would always quote all these Bible scriptures and call the women whores. And he went and made like these papers, and he used like letters from magazines, like the Riddler from Batman, like a ransom note or something from the Riddler. And it was all the stuff he says, like all this like crazy stuff he says. And he got arrested like multiple times. And I don't know, I guess he had been in the insane asylum at some point, but they let everybody out because they're lost funding or something. And that was the whole thing.
And light.
That was what the rumor was, that the guy had lost his mind and like
Bizarre sensations in her neck and legs.
as a part, he was
Said
a part
somebody
of
was
like
trying to
these
manipulate her
military.
body.
He was like a military guy or something back then. And
At this point, Dr. Monroe wrote
yeah,
that the woman was obviously having paranoid ideas. As a layperson, perhaps you can
hey, clean your desk, bud. You got an interview in here and you didn't clean it off.
The type of experiment
leave the papers. It looks like I'm busy.
On a patient.
Well, they say
do you mind if I puff on my pipe while we do the interview? I do enjoy hitting my Sherlock while I talk.
Effect would be indirect.
I'm a professor.
Was this patient aware
after all.
that she was being given LSD?
Yes, I mean they were told that they would be given some medication, and they took
specifically LSD.
Well, we told them. I don't think that they would have even known what LSD was then at the time. They were told that they would be given some medication which might make them feel worse.
Dr. Monroe, what do you think the Army Chemical Corps was looking for in all of this testing?
They were looking for an incapacitating agent. An agent that would not harm the person permanently, but would incapacitate them temporarily. That seemed like a humanistic way to wage a war, if war is necessary.
When James Thornwell was given LSD by Army intelligence in 1961, this time it was no experiment. This time the express purpose was to peel back Thornwell's brain to bear any secret within it. This time, the Army had gone operational. Thornwell,
the patterns
as
of the
reported on
shirts and the
ABC
clothes
last
were like so much
January,
cooler
was
in
an
the
Army
70s
private stationed in Orléans, France.
than what people wear
Classified
today.
documents were missing from
I
his
love
unit.
70s style
Thornwell became
music.
a suspect. His 2.5-month interrogation
70s
included
were just like a cool
administration of sodium pentothal, hypnosis,
Kind of looks like a
isolation, and deprivation
skin
of
pattern,
sleep.
like Diamondback.
Army documents obtained by ABC News refer to this interrogation as
Maybe a little
conventional.
Southwest.
Despite this severe questioning, Army intelligence was getting nowhere with Thornwell, and it was decided to slip him LSD. For 16 years, Thornwell never knew what had hit him. Tell me about the acid.
I'd rather not. It's a bad trip. It's a bad trip.
Yeah, I probably gave him. Well, also, they're giving like these guys with PTSD that came back from Vietnam and stuff, soldiers, LSD, and you know they've got all the trauma of like all the horrible things they saw or possibly did, you know, during their time over there, that they're probably dealing with, and the acid probably like brought all that shit out into their mind, you know, and like they were like faced with their own reality and their own mortality and their own actions and shit. It was probably a fucking nightmare. That's what the guy's talking about.
So excruciating, felt like somebody was sticking me with a million pins, you know, just everywhere.
Imagine seeing your buddies get blown up and shot, and, you know, yourself get shot at, and like God knows what, and, you know, having to shoot other people potentially or whatever they had to do over there, and then having to be on like a shitload of LSD and in some military science lab and stuff. Like, that would have been terrifying, dude. No matter. Oh, look at, he's breaking down. Thinking about it again. Oh my God, he's still not right. The dosages they were giving were like way stronger, like I said.
I walked around.
What's up?
Oh, I can talk. I lived through it. I lived through it.
No charges were ever brought by the Army against Thornwell. He was discharged for psychological disorders. But an Army psychiatric evaluation of Thornwell obtained by ABC News, one which was done prior to Thornwell having been given LSD, says of him, fairly cooperative, oriented,
dude, you got
alert,
an honorable medical discharge. You're set for life,
or
bro.
Depression. From the Army's point of view, this type of
Biomedical
LSD interrogation was a success.
Looks like a
Other
fun
documents
place.
refer to the
Is this where they did
exploitability
the
of interrogation
experiments?
subjects,
This doesn't look fun.
cracking them, keeping them off balance
Go in there,
mentally, and providing
trip
an
balls
economical,
for like 12
speedy, and
hours.
productive aid to interrogation.
Probably
From
for like
James
20
Thornwell's
hours.
point of view, it was
like
no
a whole
success.
day, the amount they were taking.
Thornwell still has serious problems. He's run through 2 marriages. He maintains he can't hold a
tripping
job,
for a
can't
couple days. Some of these
concentrate,
people
has
are still
nightmares,
tripping.
and feels socially and emotionally isolated.
He's like perma-tripping and shit
Last
now.
fall, Thornwell filed suit against the government in federal court. In a moment, we will examine the closest experimentation to brainwashing that we have uncovered.
What kind of commercials are we going to get this time? Will Rogers
For
Jr.?
crying out loud.
Grape
Something
nuts.
wrong, Will? You pick up a paper these days, you learn life isn't as simple as it used to be, and neither's food. Is that why you eat grape nut cereal? Yep, you couldn't ask for
Grape
simpler
nuts.
cereal. Wheat and barley, vitamins added, no preservatives. Sure looks simple. It's got a natural nutty taste.
Good fiber helps me
How about
shit.
something nice and simple? Grape nuts, the simple cereal.
I have some grape nuts and corn pie. Delicious.
Maxwell House is coffee you can count on.
Maxwell House, good to the last drop.
Man, commercials used to be so much better.
Good every time. Maxwell House is good coffee.
I love a good jingle.
Maxwell House. Coffee
Everybody's
you can
singing,
count on.
they're happy,
Always
they have
smells
their
good,
coffee.
Always tastes good. Always
Have their
good
cup of
to the
Joe.
last drop.
Maxwell House is good news. Good to the last drop.
It's a boy.
ABC News Close-Up will continue in a moment.
Oh no, it's a teaser.
Special baseball. The
Lame,
Yankees take on
dude.
the Angels Friday night on
They tricked us. I thought it was back.
This is a heavy-duty stick-up, and this
Oh no.
is a good place for it.
New heavy-duty stick-ups from Airwick for
What would be the point of that? It's outside. Who and there's like 10 other trash cans right next to it. So like one of these takes care of everything.
small places with big odors.
Yeah, right.
This is David Shoemaker in the news at this
That did
hour.
nothing.
District Police
It's like
have charged the
pissing
young
in a
Northeast
well.
woman with the weekend kidnapping of that day-old baby. Sources say the woman was pregnant and afraid she'd lost her own child in the accident, and that's what motivated the kidnapping. 'Twas the night before Skylab, and we'll have the latest on its fate and ours. Testimony before
There's a
Congress
horse
today
in
on
the
battered
hospital.
wives. Some of the victims
Was there
are
a
battered
horse
wives.
in the hospital?
A rock and roll star put on probation for income tax
I missed
evasion.
that.
The condition is he must put on 1,000 hours of concerts for charities. And we'll be talking with a local
Whoa,
teenager
this
who
just
won a gold
in?
medal at the Pan Am Games. Join us at 11.
The typewriters in the background. Oh, more commercials. Sweet. Here's horses. This looks like Utah. Beautiful. I love Utah. Could be Zion National Park or
tastes
something.
or feels quite like Mountain
Oh, that
Dew.
might be the Grand
Goes
Canyon
down
right
as
there.
smooth
like a soft breeze on a lazy afternoon.
Monument Valley? I don't know. Look at that. They're hiking that mountain ridge. That was cool. Was it the Grand Canyon? Yeah, it's probably the Grand Canyon, huh?
By far, the most chilling experiments we have uncovered took
The
place
Grand
at this
Canyon's
Gothic
huge.
estate called Ravenscrag, halfway up Mount Royal in
Doesn't it
Montreal.
extend to like 2 states?
It houses the Allen Memorial Institute of Psychiatry
Nevada and
of
Arizona?
McGill University. It was here that the CIA funded a series of experiments, severe experiments. The work was done by the Institute's then director,
This
Dr.
looks like a
Ewan
horrific
Cameron.
place.
It is the closest experimentation to brainwashing yet disclosed.
Yikes, dude.
His work, unprecedented
They're giving
in
people
psychiatry,
lobotomies and
consisted
stuff
of
in there,
3 areas,
probably.
which he called sleep therapy, psychic driving,
Look at this
and the ultimate
quack
deep
nut
pattern.
job, torturing
Dr.
people
Maurice
and shit.
Dongier, current head of the Allen Memorial Institute.
In his psychic driving.
Oh no, he's got the evil voice. Oh my god. When we give them the drug, then they hallucinate and see demon, and it is very interesting.
Type of therapy. He would give the patient intensive electric treatment in order to make the patient regress.
It means electroshock therapy.
Deeply, become forgetful, and then he would.
Sure, he said that plenty of times in his
new
life,
ideas
in his career.
in the mind of the patient.
Now, to a layman, it would appear that Dr. Cameron was trying to take the slate and wipe it clean, the slate being the mind. In other words, brainwashing.
It didn't work.
That's a very good comparison.
Brainwashing.
It just made the guys like
Val Orlico of Winnipeg, Canada, the wife of a member of
emphasize
the
on those
Canadian
thoughts or
Parliament,
whatever. What
was
is
a
it kind
patient
of
of
thought?
Dr. Cameron's. She entered the Allen Memorial Institute because of severe depression.
Brought those thoughts
She
out more, I
describes for the
guess,
first
the
time
bad
publicly
thoughts.
the LSD therapy and
That's what the
psychic
guy was
driving
saying.
treatment that she was given by Dr. Cameron.
And then the drug began to take hold very rapidly because it was an IV
Was that Sally?
injection. And
Damn, they gave them the acid on an IV.
things became very furry and very frightening, and had a lot of sensations that it's very difficult to recall. Nobody explained it to me. Nobody
Nobody
ever
told
asked
her
me
what
if I
it
was willing to
was.
do it or anything.
He
Oh my
had
God.
this feeling that he would be able to.
They just forced her on to do it.
Resistance.
That's
of
crazy,
illness
dude.
And
Imagine
to
being
reach, deep changes
given
very
LSD and
quickly.
you didn't have a
I
choice,
don't
like being drugged
think
with it. That'd be
that,
horrible.
when you look at that, you know,
Dude, there's a story about this guy I knew in high school. Apparently, one of the physics teacher, I guess, apparently he had sold like acid to my friend's mom, like whenever she went to school there, because he'd been a teacher there so long. And then, so this dude I knew, he put liquid LSD in the teacher's coffee when the teacher was out of the room, and then the teacher drank the coffee during the class, and then like an hour or two later the teacher had to leave because of like health reasons or something. I guess he was like tripping balls and shit. It was like, that's not cool. That's not cool to do to somebody, like to give somebody acid without telling them. That's screwed up. If you didn't know you were on acid, you'd just think you went insane. You'd think you went crazy. Especially too, since nobody even knew what acid was back then. When these people were doing this stuff, nobody had ever heard of this shit. They probably just thought they went nuts, you know? Now if people take it, you know, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into, or, you know, probably not, but you think you do. You're like, at least you know you took something.
retrospect, the hopes that he have been in any way fulfilled.
But Cameron would plunge on. The next step was what he called psychic driving. This involved almost endless tape-recorded messages and more drugs for the patient.
Yikes.
Cameron wrote that this was the way to make direct control.
I think the prognosis is more drugs. Is my professional opinion.
Changes in personality.
I thought this was the coldest and most impersonal treatment that anybody could give to anybody in the world. And I became more and more despondent and more angry.
I'd be pissed too.
I just became so despondent that I thought I can't live
Look
like
at that
this any
nightmarish
longer.
building up the
And I thought
street.
I would just
Look at that
go
place. That's the old psychiatric hospital. Like, stay away.
myself underneath the
It looks
cars
scary as
on
hell.
McGregor.
The haunted building at the end of the lane.
I stood on the curb of that street and I stood there and I thought, okay, go. Okay, go. And then I thought, what if you're not killed? What if you're just maimed? What if you don't die and you
She's gonna
live and
jump
you
out
can't
in
even
traffic.
talk anymore?
Oh my god.
And I couldn't do it.
The most severe technique Cameron used was de-patterning. He described it as breaking up the existing patterns of behavior by means of intensive electroshock therapy with prolonged periods of sleep. He carried out these experiments in something he called the sleep rooms.
People in there were like babies. They cried and they were very disoriented. And we were very afraid of the sleep room. We used to walk very carefully against the side of the corridor that was opposite the sleep room with our backs to the wall when we'd go by.
Cameron used this combined sleep electroshock treatment on patients as long as 30 days.
Smoothie
One
time.
patient he kept asleep for 65
Look
days.
at this guy.
Cameron retired, and his successor, Dr.
little
Robert
smoothies.
Clayhorn, ordered a follow-up study on the patients treated with Cameron's de-patterning method.
Showed that it was no more beneficial in its result than the use of more conservative methods.
But the follow-up study showed that 60%
Yeah, it seems like
of
more
those
like
who had been
human
de-patterned
torture.
still had amnesia.
And them just playing God with these people's lives and minds. It's like, yeah, it's not really. It's like pretty messed up. They just use these people as guinea pigs.
Periods of
I had
anywhere
no
from 6
idea.
months
You want to know what it does? Why don't you take it?
to 10 years. That's quite a memory loss, isn't it?
That is a memory loss. Indeed it is. It's I think, more than desirable.
You know?
In retrospect, does Dr. Cameron's
They were too scared to take it.
experimentation and his treatment appear
They
harsh?
just want to give it to these other people.
I would say.
Meanwhile, people were lining up at Burning Man this week to go for 18 hours to get into Burning Man so they can go do some acid. They can listen to shitty techno music that does the same beat for 2 hours. Oh my god, dude. It's so cool being out in the desert. It's like Mad Max. Oh my god, dude.
Yes, I mean, this forceful type of approach.
I heard there's a tent, like an orgy tent at Burning Man. Would you guys go to the orgy tent? Would you go? I don't know. Think about it.
As I was describing to you, it is definitely...
Would you go? Would you go orgied out?
I wouldn't call it harsh. I would say it was harder on the staff than it was on the patients, because these people had to be fed and they had to be cared for and they had to be given sufficient fluid and food and toileted and so on.
Man,
and so
his
forth.
mustache is strange. It's like so short. You know, it's like so short. The hair, anyway, it looks super short, but it's like perfectly groomed. It just looks like a paintbrush, like somebody painted a stripe of white under his nose.
It was a very difficult thing for
I can't tell if it's 5 o'clock shadow or if he actually grew a big
follow these patients
mustache.
properly and see that they...
It must be longer than the other, because it doesn't look like that in the rest of his
Well,
face.
I'm glad he was concerned for the staff. But damn it all, I wouldn't. I could have maybe had a different kind of life. And that makes me
Yikes,
angry
dude.
and sad.
This woman taking a shitload of acid like ruined her life, it sounds like.
And I don't know how to explain how I feel, really.
That's crazy, dude.
How did you feel when you learned that Dr. Cameron's experimentation was financed by the CIA?
Well, I thought... Oh, I can't even use the word that I thought. Because I thought...
I'll go to jail.
And he was too smart. He knew who he was working for.
Oh my God, this trippy sequence they threw in there.
Excuse me. But
that guy's face flashing in the building.
I just,
that was cool.
Sometimes I can't believe it.
Dun, dun.
And yet I know it's true.
If you had the opportunity to say something,
yeah, I told you the place looks like
to the people
haunted house, dude. Look at that place,
Agency,
Nightmare Mansion,
who financed this study, what would you say?
I realize the CIA is a very important organization, and they have a very important job to do.
Yes.
But God, it surely doesn't have to be done on
Someone
people
has
who
to kill our enemies.
Totally incapable of knowing what's happening or having any defense against it. And I
crack
can't
to the ghetto.
the mentality of people who would do this.
And
I just can't.
Corrupt world leaders and officials.
As for Dr. Cameron, he died in 1966 while mountain climbing. A colleague wrote of Cameron, "For him, the ends justified the means. And when one is dealing with the waste of human potential, it is easy to adopt this stance."
Yeah, I took a lot of acid and shrooms.
Dr. Cameron seemed ideally suited for what the CIA had in mind.
I felt like I learned a lot about myself with that stuff. But I definitely had some bad trips too. But they say the bad trips are the ones you learn the most about yourself, and like you're kind of like doing more like
with 5-speed
mental work and stuff. Like hopefully getting to a better place.
Front disc brakes, front end spoiler, rack and pinion steering.
This is a nice car, dude.
Triumph TR7. No other sports car looks like it. No other sports car drives like it.
We could totally get laid if we had that.
TR7. The shape.
Whoa.
Hey, don't worry. They just got lucky. I'm sorry. I let us down. Forget it. We'll beat it next week.
Really let us down. Thank you for subscribing. Goldie.
Michelob makes a light beer? Sure.
The good
2 months.
taste
Appreciate
of
it.
Michelob Light. Don't just compare it to other light beers.
Oh, another Michelob Light commercial. They're really on.
It's that good.
Big marketing budget from Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, you were terrible.
Good taste runs in the family.
The many roles I play call for many hairstyles. So I use hot curlers, blow dryers, things that can be brutal to hair.
She got a manly
I switched
voice
from one
and face.
conditioner to another looking for help. Then came Alberto VO5 hot oil treatment. It works just like a salon hot oil treatment, but takes less time and money. I just heat a tube, smooth it in, and shampoo. My hair's left silky, shiny, more manageable than I ever dreamed. Alberto VO5 hot oil treatment. I'll never switch again.
Ooh,
Thursday.
Convinced.
I can move a few of my things over this morning.
There's a scandal in the 12th
She's
when
dumb
Mojo gets a
and high.
roommate.
That's my type.
In a Barney Miller special.
Prisoner of my biological urges.
Sorry to hear that. Then authorities say this Texas motorcycle gang murdered a federal judge.
People are always scared of something they don't understand, and they don't understand us, so they're scared.
Geraldo Rivera investigates Dope and the Banditos on 2020.
I'm Geraldo
Thursday, starting
Rivera.
at 9, 8 Central
Reported
Mountain on
live.
ABC.
It was the Cold War, and especially the trial of Joseph Cardinal Mindszenty, who was forced to testify in a Hungarian court that he was a spy. And then later, the Korean War, with the coerced and mainly fraudulent confessions of American servicemen.
My information took place on the...
That would spark intense interest in intelligence circles about
You make
brainwashing.
life worth it.
The CIA secretly commissioned a study of communist brainwashing methods at the Cornell University Medical Center. A leader of that study was Dr. Lawrence Hinkle. He explains first
Phil
the Russian
Donahue,
method
of
of
course.
controlling and breaking a person.
Absolutely isolated from everyone else, with one
These
man
guys are
whose
sick.
job it is to get you to write the extent to which you are a criminal. In this setting,
Look at that
you
one
can
guy
get
with his
people
arms
to do
crossed.
most anything, do you see? Because you don't have to lay a hand.
Yeah, that guy.
And by the time you get through and you go up before the judge, the fellow says, "Were you a spy?" He says, "Yes, I was a spy." The Chinese never really had this kind of a state police system. They would get him in, and all this fellow does is ask you to write, rewrite, and talk to him about your whole life.
Graduated from pilot training in 1949.
While the purpose of the study was to find out about communist brainwashing techniques, CIA documents show that the agency was interested in developing mind control methods of its own to precondition and control Chinese living in this country to be sent back to their homeland as CIA agents.
What do you think they were looking for?
Well, I I think they weren't looking for agents or anything like that.
Yet the agency's perception of the work you were doing, in CIA documents we have examined, it says that the project that was being done here, they intended to use everything learned about the new agents to induce them to, quote, to perform acts of a complex, purposeful nature.
Yeah, but that was
the
never
effects
done.
of which may be out of keeping with the individual's previous
That sort
behavior.
of thing was never done. Those people were not. That was when they first came here. The first people they sent up to see us, you see, were operational type people from the CIA with some rather wild ideas.
Okay, this is their perception of it. If I could just continue.
No, it wasn't their perception of it either. No, it wasn't
dangerous to his being, contrary to any previous consciously expressed intentions and interests, good of the individual, and subversive to the goals for which he is consciously
I understand all this talk. But the situation was, you see, those things were never done because of wise people on both sides. We not able to do this nor interested in it.
They were, though.
Some of the low-level people were, but the high-level people were not, to tell you the truth.
But documents clearly show that the CIA was attempting to develop agents over whom they had as much control as possible. Agents who would perform tasks contrary to their own good.
That's about, like, brainwashing a guy to, like, go out and kill somebody.
And then to have no memory of having killed. His brain has not only been washed,
I think isn't that kind of the, like, plot to Deer Hunter? With De Niro, is it with De Niro or Al Pacino?
Is a Manchurian candidate, controlled by others to do things against his will, possible.
It was a remarkable film because, as far as I'm concerned, it made something totally impossible.
Or is he just like an assassin?
Absolutely credible.
I would say the answer is yes, but there are many qualifications to that.
Dr. Milton Klein, a psychologist, a clinical and experimental hypnotist, and unpaid consultant to the CIA.
The qualifications would be
Can he help me
the
lose
subject
weight?
selected to produce the kind of behavior that you wish, the amount of time, the procedures that are utilized, and the motivations of the people who are designing, executing, and administering the procedures.
Well, these people giving other people acid are the most square people.
Under hypnosis, influenced, coerced, persuaded, shaped to perform an antisocial act or a destructive act or an act of violence. My answer would be yes.
Captain Marlowe, you be good enough to lend Raymond your pistol, please. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. He said yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks, Ben.
Sure, kid. Shoot Bobby, Raymond. Through the forehead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he say yes, ma'am again?
Through the forehead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he said yes, ma'am again. Yes, ma'am.
How valuable a tool can hypnosis be in the intelligence field?
None whatsoever.
Killed
It
in the line
has
of
absolutely no
duty.
use because nobody's ever been able to do that I know of, do it in an operationally feasible way. I'm not in any way saying that hypnosis doesn't take place. I'm not saying there's nothing to it.
I would say that most government agencies
I'm not
concerned with
saying it's
intelligence
quackery, but
operations
come on, it's hypnosis. You know that shit doesn't work.
have been looking to hypnosis as a tool for a variety of purposes.
It ain't real.
One of which is to carry out and to execute certain intelligence operations on a basis where they would not have to rely completely on some of their own emotional reactions. Actually,
would that entail murder?
Murder.
It could, if you consider that an act of killing someone under circumstances of war is murder. I think one has to define what that means.
Under
circumstances
an act of
peace.
war,
Under circumstances of peace, it would be murder.
Another former CIA
Well,
agent
if they're
says
in
that
peace,
Fidel
then yes,
Castro
it's
at one time was considered as a
Times of
possible
war.
target for a Manchurian candidate.
Good.
Castro was naturally our discussion point. Could you get somebody gung-ho enough that they would go in and get him?
Wow.
But if you have 100% control of a guy, you have 100% dependency. If something happens and you haven't
I heard
programmed
the
it in,
CIA had
you've
multiple
got a
attempts
problem.
on Castro's life.
So in the end, it was decided that a Manchurian candidate was not feasible. But the search for mind control continued. But could the mind be controlled? Perhaps not. But is human behavior predictable? In this area, the CIA did make a significant breakthrough. A personality assessment system designed by the agency's chief psychologist, John Gittinger. It comes close to being able to predict how humans will behave.
It's really a descriptive system, an attempt to try to describe personality in a relatively systematic way so that hopefully you can get some kind of an idea to predict what the behavior between different kinds of individuals.
Gittinger's system had many uses in intelligence work.
Oh, the new
One
YouTube
was to
video?
draw personality
Nice.
portraits of
The
world
county
leaders.
fair one?
Using Gittinger's system, the agency concluded the Shah of Iran is a brilliant but dangerous megalomaniac whose basic problems resulted from an overbearing father. And there were other applications. Your assessment staff
It's
played a
all
key role in
coming from a steaming of an overbearing childhood. You are infatuated with your mother.
helping other governments pick their police intelligence agencies, including, we've learned, the Korean CIA, Uruguayan National Police. Can you tell us about this?
No.
Author John Marks,
the former #2 CIA man in Uruguay, told me how in 1966 John Gittinger and an assistant traveled down to Uruguay and gave the tests in order to select members of the Uruguayan intelligence service. A psychologist who used to work for the CIA told me in 1961 he personally traveled to South Korea as part of an American CIA effort to set up the Korean CIA and to give the personality tests to candidates for the Korean CIA to choose the best man for their secret police.
But one of the basic functions of Gittinger's system was finding the vulnerabilities of an agent, a double agent, or a potential agent. In its applicability to intelligence work, isn't the
just like the beginning of my Kick News
looking
intro.
for a person's soft spot?
There's like some test subject guys. They're watching all this weird footage and stuff.
Soft spot. This is what I consider.
They're trying to train the guy to like go out and
of
do
the
some
hundreds
kind
of behavioral projects undertaken by the CIA, Gittinger's appears to have been one of the more successful and more conventional.
So we gave this guy some acid, then threw him in a bull riding pit. It's a good luck. Here's a red tablecloth. I don't know. We were watching Looney Tunes and we got the idea for what they're doing, putting electrodes and things into this cow's brain. Did anybody make any correlations or think about what they're doing now with the Neuralink? It's been their plan all along. We're just now in a place of society where they think that people will accept it. Don't accept that shit.
Other areas were examined through the 60s and 70s. Brain surgery, psychosurgery, creation of amnesia, parapsychology, manipulation of genes.
Be getting ads for Taco
Even though
Bell
past and
and
present
having to pay
CIA
for
officials have indicated this kind of work
like,
ended in 1963. And one of
stealing
those
your
who took
memories,
part in these programs
using it
was to keep the
think about
inquiry
if you could
within
like pick your dreams, and when you're dreaming you could just watch like your favorite Netflix shows and stuff. Like, people would probably do it. Oh wow, that's great, I can watch my shows and stuff, have complete controls of my dreams now. It's like being alive twice. I can work and stuff too in my dream life. Perfect.
Bounds that would satisfy CIA chemist Robert Lashbrook testified he had no first-hand knowledge of the agency-run safe houses when in fact he supervised one of them. And according to George White's diaries, was at a safe house when White conducted what he called an LSD
people talking about Antarctica a lot recently, and that there's some kind of secret something, in Antarctica. And there's also a weird installation, I think, in the Denver airport where it says, is it the Denver airport where it's like Iceland or something, and there's an ice wall and like the Earth's flat and everything. I don't know. It's really weird.
Prize experiment. Dr. Sidney Gottlieb, whom we recently filmed near his California home, oversaw many of the CIA.
Maybe that's somewhere in some other building. like they're in United Nations office, or somebody's got like the leader of the United Nations or somebody's office. They've got a painting or something of Antarctica too, and it's just like a circle with an ice wall around it, and the Earth's flat in it too. I forget, something like that I heard about.
Behavioral programs. He retired.
Go to smartphones, glasses with Apple and Meta leading the way, more to AI and friends, and then babies getting chips. Yeah, and then they go into your brain eventually.
In 1973 and destroyed
your brain would be the hard drive to store it on, I guess.
Records of this work.
Well, with AI too, that'll incentivize people to like become symbiotic with machines more, to like become more useful, because it's like, wow, why would I want a human when we can use AI and it's so much more advanced, you know? And then like people will be more incentivized, like, you know, oh, I'm, you know, 10 times or 100 times smarter with the Neuralink chip and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, people, celebrities will be getting them, you know, like, oh, Kanye just got one, and Justin Bieber and whoever else, you know, and then people will be like, yeah, I want to get one too, you know, they're getting one.
Dictory letter, Dr. Gottlieb wrote that he and his colleagues had been able to maintain contact with the leading edge of developments in the field of biological and chemical
the big
control
servers they're
of
building
human
now.
behavior.
You have the AI servers.
Dr. Gottlieb also testified
that's like
before
the
the Senate
Skynets,
subcommittee,
and they're building multiple
but from
ones.
an anteroom where he could not be filmed because of what his lawyer termed health and cardiac problems. Dr. Gottlieb
That'd
declined
be a good like script for a movie, though.
Senior's request,
like in the future, and then some people that go to like kind of like Terminator, but they go to like shut down the AI warehouses or something. That'd be a good script for a movie.
For an interview.
Some kind of like spy kind of movie. I don't know, you know, like Hackers or some kind of like that style, with something with Johnny Mnemonic vibes or something. I don't know.
And what of George White, the man who helped the agency in so many of its programs? He would retire here to Stinson Beach, California. And shortly before his death, he wrote to his boss at the CIA, Dr. Sidney Gottlieb, and summed up...
Computers? Oh, they had computers like earlier than 1980 then. Not in 1995 when Windows 95 was... Yeah, I mean, yeah, computers are...
...his career by saying, it was fun, fun, fun. Where else could a red-blooded American boy lie, kill, and cheat? Steal, deceive, rape, and pillage with a sanction...
I remember them thinking, like, when they had the supercomputers, and computers are like, you know, you think there'll ever be a time whenever, you know, every person will have a computer, like a personal computer, and the guy's like, I don't see a need for it. Why would normal, you know, only for work and big companies and things.
And blessing.
Now, like, most people have like a computer at home, at least sometimes multiple ones, you know, your tablets and all this stuff.
The all highest. Can't say. And the CIA is reluctant to give out information.
No shit.
But the basic
we
question
contacted the CIA for a response, and they didn't call back. No kidding.
Remains, what place does all
really?
of this have within
the most secretive government agency didn't respond?
Democracy.
Interesting.
One final point should be made. As one of the persons who worked on these programs told us, we are very capable, conscientious, and very dedicated scientists working for our country.
Didn't send a fax back.
Their work speaks for itself.
They send a fax back, and it's just a middle finger.
News. Good night.
That would have been hilarious.
Here's a great idea. Potato peeler? Nope. Hair curler.
What the hell is it?
It's Vanish Bowl Freshener.
Oh.
Freshness.
Damn, I was putting that in my hair. It's for the toilet. Damn it. Now you tell me, Cheryl.
Snap. Snap it under the rim, and it freshens two ways. It's always there.
You're dropping those
then when water hits
and then the poop gets on it, and it's all nasty.
Extra deodorizer and detergents are released, working best when and where you need it.
You know, I can do some diarrhea. That thing can be splattered up.
Bowl's fresh, the bathroom's fresher.
Snappy idea. Vanish Bowl Freshener.
My husband, he really
bowl and a fresher bathroom.
He really stinks up this place. Well, is there more? I thought it was over. Oh, this is the weird, trippy outro. Whoever made these visuals and
Stay tuned for local news.
They had a lot of, I think they took some acid.
From the Johnson Space Center in Houston.
Still the one. ABC.
Oh, Danny, it's set up for daytime. Can we use a little movie magic and make it nighttime? Perfect. Almost didn't get it before the sound effect was done. All right. Whew, that was a close one. Hello. Welcome. How are we? We're in the late night thing. Let's see if there's anything else interesting. That was pretty cool. Wow, there's some interesting documentaries on here. I can't even say the name of this one. The Secret of Selling the... And it's a name for black people. Like, whoa. I guess it's like in cells or something. That's interesting. Probably would be interesting. There's a Cold War documentary. What is this about? The creepy AI cameras tracking you.
If you're an American, you've been probably seeing a whole bunch of these things. And in some places, they're so common that you don't even notice them. They just blend into the background like they're trees or streetlights. And you've probably correctly assumed that they're recording traffic. They're also recording and logging license plates and using AI image recognition. But
Yeah,
what if I told
they?
you that they are, in fact, not owned by your local police department or your local government, but are licensed to them by a third-party startup? And all of your vehicle's whereabouts are being tracked by a third-party data broker.
That's
What if I also
weird.
told you that major retail chains are also using them, and they're combining your vehicle's
I don't like
whereabouts with
that.
your personal information, your shopping habits, and even your in-store behavior?
What about
and
this,
some
guys?
of them are giving that information to law enforcement. And what if I
Uh-oh.
told you that I just possibly may have come
Put in
up
your
with a
desk
way
bin.
to break it?
He's hacking it. Whoa, dude. Is this legal? Let's watch it. Figure out what these are. Yeah, I've seen them like having these cameras in the UK, and they've been cutting. They've been like putting on social media, like people cutting them down in the UK and stuff. It looks like something very same shit. 1984 bullshit.
Family was being driven to a shopping center in a stolen vehicle,
Breaking the
and they would have gotten away with it without cutting-edge technology alerting police of their crime.
Nah, that was actually an OCR error.
Well, this New Mexico woman and her 12-year-old sister were driving to the park
Oh,
with a
an
stolen
OC.
license plate when AI-enhanced technology allowed police to,
That one was another computer vision error.
well,
Wow.
get another car-thieving woman of color caught.
Damn, dude, it's messing up, and these people are getting pulled over and put in handcuffs and going to jail and shit. Then they figure it out later. Oh, it was a mess up.
Red Hen.
Nope, just a glitch. This situation keeps happening all over the country. Your tax dollars pay startups to rent AI superpowers to law enforcement. And then the following year,
what happened to this guy's eyebrows?
Dollars pay the lawsuit settlements when it doesn't work. Flock Safety is a startup that was founded in 2017 that specializes in developing and releasing
it's just like white in his
security
eyebrow.
cameras that have AI capabilities such as license plate recognition and
thought it was
vehicle
like
identification. And these security cameras feed into databases that law enforcement, private companies, and even private citizens can access and utilize. And if you own a car in the United States, you have unquestionably been logged within one of these databases. It works like this. You drive past a Flock Safety camera and it records an image or video. An image segmentation model or something similar looks for the license plate itself, or a rectangle with some key identifiers like tail lights or a rear window. Once it is confident enough that it found a license plate, it sends a portion of the image to an OCR model, or optical character recognition, which is probably the most widely used type of AI for consumers. For example, it's used in PDFs or any type of automatic data entry, like scanning and cashing checks on your phone with your bank's app. AI like this typically uses music videos. I haven't seen anything about this. If the OCR model is above, say, 90% sure that your license plate was read accurately, then the information is saved with a location and timestamp on it. It can also classify the make and model of your vehicle and note if there are any bumper stickers or add-ons or cosmetic damage on the vehicle. And this information as well gets stored to that database. A law enforcement officer can then run your license plate and see every single time that your vehicle has been tagged in the database. So if you're in a city that has a lot of these cameras, it pretty much has the same effect as secretly sticking a GPS device on your car. Flock Safety is also happy to provide service to businesses and homeowners associations, and those private clients often allow law enforcement to access the data from their cameras.
He just said right now that they've screwed up a bunch, though.
There's the hot list. If law enforcement puts you on the
only criminals should care. No, this is invasive, and it's not, it's against our rights.
Hot list, they're notified every single time that Flock detects you. So it's kind of like having a police tail all day, every day, but without the pesky annoyances of requiring a judicial warrant to target and track a citizen who may not even be suspected of any sort of crime. So now you might be asking, what is there to stop, Texas law enforcement tracking women out of state who are suspected of getting illegal abortions? Or how would you prevent a jealous, abusive person who also happens to be a law enforcement officer from using the system to constantly track his ex-girlfriend and her new partner? Well, unfortunately, you wouldn't prevent it because these are just two of the many examples of things that have actually already happened. Flock Safety is exhibited.
Wait, what does it say here? After abortion report, North Texas cop used surveillance network to look for woman.
Examples of
Kansas police chief used Flock license plate cameras 106 rounds to track ex-girlfriend. This guy, the cop, was using it to stalk his ex-girlfriend, dude. Look at this.
Things that have actually happened. Flock Safety has exhibited the usual hyper-aggressive startup behavior that we've all grown accustomed to.
Tracking his ex-girlfriend,
for example,
see if she's getting another dick.
100 cameras on public roadways without even notifying the county.
Definitely
and this entire industry sales pitches
we don't need the cameras.
Cherry-picked success stories.
She's moved on,
in a surveillance state, this old lady with dementia would have never been found, or if it weren't for all these cameras,
it's a private company,
suspect would have never been taken
and then they sell the information to the government and third parties. That way they can, and the private company's probably like a shell company for like the CIA or God knows who, NSA or whoever.
The streets and would still be murdering people right now. Had this license plate reader error not led to a mother and her young children being held at gunpoint, that family would have never received a $1.9 million settlement from Aurora, Colorado taxpayers. Weirdly, I couldn't find that example in any of their sales tax. From every single agreement that I've looked up and seen, the police department or local government do not own the camera but pays for their installation, then rents them.
The police department too, they have these things installed on, it looks like, if you ever see a cell phone tower on your police station, that's called a stinger, and basically it intercepts cell phone texts, cell phone calls, and it makes your cell phone think that that's a cell phone tower, and your cell phone goes to that, and they intercept all the data and stuff that comes through that, and then I don't know what they do with the information compile. They use it to compile cases against people, and then pull somebody over, and then they can't use that, I don't think, in court, but they use it to build cases against people, but people of interest or whatever. But yeah, that's got a stinger, and it's, you know, basically like an illegal wiretap, but, you know, they're after 9/11, all in the Patriot Act and stuff, they let all this shit fly through.
For an annual subscription fee, and usually this is between $2,000 and $3,000 per camera per
like
year.
The Freedom
but apparently,
Act,
there's been a recent price hike that has strained the budget
Freedom
of some
Act,
police
and
departments.
that take away a lot of freedoms.
Flock Safety's liability policy is extremely tight and protects them against virtually all claims should something go wrong or an equipment data error mislead an investigation.
A lot of legal mumbo jumbo says we're not responsible for shit. Oh, thanks. What do you know?
Amusing parts of this agreement is
same as every company
that is telling the police department to call 911 and not rely on Flock Safety services in the event of an emergency. Yikes. Civil communities, police departments, private businesses, and individuals are not allowed to
look at his music studio. That's what I was saying. It's like
auction or otherwise.
I've seen him do music videos. His music studio is sick.
IP or hardware. At no given time are you allowed to decompile, disassemble, reverse engineer, modify, alter, tamper with, or even repair any of it. Later in this video,
wait, and then later in this video, I'm going to show you how I create a frequency interrupter that makes it not work.
I'll be disassembling and somewhat reverse engineering.
He's just saying, like, oh, right here it says, don't legally do this, blah, blah, blah. I'll be taking that shit apart later in the video.
Engineering some ALPR cameras, but not Flock. If I did have access to some of Flock's hardware sitting in a box right over there, my attorney advises me that showing you any of it would jeopardize the existence of this video as a whole. A big reason for this aggressive scaling is because the business model of companies like this is actually quite brilliant. They market themselves as public safety services licensing cutting-edge technology, but license plate readers and security cameras have existed for decades.
Dude, he's using that same song that I use that I got off of YouTube, copyright free music. I just used this song in my last video.
Decades. Flock Safety and their competitors
I liked it because it reminded me of Narcos.
A city, police department, business, or homeowners association pays to borrow their cameras, and then they retain the right to make some of that data accessible behind the same licensing paywall scheme for other clients or customers. Andreessen Horowitz, who is the VC of choice for data brokers and big data startups like Databricks, Fivetran, Scale AI, and Golden, just to name a few, they've invested nearly $500 million into Flock Safety, adding another $275 million just a few months ago. These are data broker numbers. For example, ADT, the largest and most recognizable home security company and brand in the world.
There's people too that like buy those little yard things like online from eBay and stuff, and they don't even have a security system, but they just put one of those things in their yard. Bought it at a swap meet or something.
Has a market cap of $6.8 billion. And that market cap is eclipsed by Flock Safety's recent F-Series valuation of
you don't need the
billion.
Security system.
And it needs to be pointed out that Flock Safety and Andreessen Horowitz have spent a combined $92,680,000 in lobbying. And the vast majority of that lobbying was in the last year. Maybe you are a law enforcement officer and Flock Safety has helped you solve cases. Or maybe you think that a poorly substantiated claim about a drop in crime is worth the constant
maybe last 5 years,
tracking of hundreds of millions of
I've noticed those things popping up. I didn't know what they were. I just assumed they were the governments or something.
Citizens who are not criminals. And those small little glitches that result.
Why is the government letting them put them around everywhere? Because that's in public property. You know, like who's authorizing that? If it's the public's property, you know, they're authorizing it to spy on the public, you know, like that's, you know what I'm saying? That must be like local legislature. These companies are coming in and paying like people in the local, you know, county clerks and I don't know, whoever decides shit in the city or something, you know, they're giving them some cash or something, some kind of little something wet in their beak in it.
And young
they got a little, they got some kind of upside.
Face first on the hot asphalt in a parking lot are just some cracked eggs in the overall omelet.
You know what? They got to have some incentive to do it.
And if you agree with that, and that's your perspective, fair enough.
Let this company come and install those all over the city.
That's not even worth having because
it's
all of this
for
is
like
about to get a whole lot worse for everyone.
We'll let your law enforcement use it. Blah blah blah.
Of course.
Hey guys, I'm still in the studio. We just finished our Q1 product launch. Fingers are still a little bit shaky. Flock Nova is going to change the game for criminal investigations. I've heard from so many chiefs that they have this system and that system and that system. They know they have the data, but it's taking their analysts hours and hours to build a case. And now with Flock Nova, it's one click to one case solved.
Whoa.
Flock Nova is a brand new product that is in beta at the time of me recording this, and it combines computer-aided dispatch product that is in beta at the time of me recording this.
Wow.
It combines computer-aided dispatch, criminal records, video surveillance, automated license plate reader data, and here's the kicker: third-party data acquired.
Flock Nova, I guess the Flock cameras or something had already been around.
Flock Safety. What third-party data, you ask? They haven't exactly been transparent, but 404 Media asked the same question and found out that Flock Nova was using data leaked and sold from large-scale hacks and security breaches. And since that story broke, Flock made an announcement claiming to no longer be using illegally stolen personal data.
From the dark web. We're not getting information from the dark web anymore because we already used it, so we don't need it anymore.
Most of us at face value don't really seem to mind, or at least don't think it's a big deal that our data is being farmed from us. Like, is it really that big of a deal that your activity on Pinterest under a mostly anonymized account is being
they've got on the dark web
and sold?
And then they work in with the government.
It becomes a very big deal when it's combined with other data and stops being so anonymous. And when your health questionnaire information on BetterHelp was sold to Facebook,
this is some 1984
photos from bars 10 years ago, and then all of that gets bundled by a data broker with your...
Oh my God, look at that. Tina, you know when you drink, your raspberry gets redder.
Tracked and logged bad driving habits that your vehicle manufactures.
Your strawberry,
Mark.
Yeah,
that's a thing too. Guess what? All of this may explain the reason your car insurance costs twice as much as anybody else in your age demographic.
Oh, he's got
explain why you can't seem to get a good interest rate on a loan. And now, especially in 2025, where something you may have posted a decade ago will get you arrested and deported.
He might have made the music.
My point is, data privacy never really seems like a big deal until it is. Some states have various laws regarding this, but nobody really seems to give a shit because in the few cases where they do get caught, the fine or settlement is
a weird camera shot, him laying in the back of his
generated
truck.
from buying and selling your third-party data. If a large retailer or fast food chain is not using Flock Safety, then they're probably using some other type of automated license plate reader.
There you go.
But once you walk in those stores, oh my God. Let's just use Walmart's corporate privacy policy as an example. They're logging your personal identifiers, your name, your phone number, your address, your email, your driver's license number, your signature, device identifiers such as your phone or smartwatch's MAC address. They're sussing out your age, gender, citizenship, race, marital status, household income, education, unemployment information, family health, number of children, credit card numbers, and other payment information, geolocation history,
is from their website?
Audio recordings, video recordings, and if known, background checks and criminal convictions. Oh, hang on, I haven't even gotten to the creepy part yet. Inferences, aka your behavior and preferences from your shopping patterns, intelligence, and aptitude. And they reserve the right to share any and all of this with third parties, including but not limited to, you guessed it. It's been reported that police departments have been running queries and sharing Flock Safety's data with ICE. Some Home Depot and Lowe's locations are also Flock Safety customers, and they have also been known to share Flock Safety's data with law enforcement. It might be safe to assume that some of the immigration raids happening at Home Depot and Lowe's locations may be connected to this honeypot of data. So when an immigrant picks up some construction supplies before work, the store will then send the license plate and vehicle identification data to Flock Safety. That would trigger an alert on the hot list, and just like that, masked men arrive and pick up the Venezuelan day laborer with no criminal record and ship them off to a prison camp in El Salvador. Like, why? Can't y'all just f***ing sell tools? So we have these creepy AI cameras everywhere.
Yeah, no shit.
Every paranoid schizophrenic person right by
logging
our vehicles every move for police,
you do that pretty
retailers, and even gated communities.
Then
we have retailers building advanced
personal
and psychological profiles about us, which are then being traded to data brokers and combined with our internet shopping, browsing, and social media activity. And now law enforcement data brokers are buying it all up. Here's a hard truth that we all need to know and consider. If every single actor in this database brokerage theater were playing by the rules and following every single law and acting ethically, your data is still only as safe as the database with the weakest security policies or that one employee that falls for the phishing email. In 2024 alone,
yeah, like in China, they got this facial recognition
reported,
AI cameras everywhere now.
10,000 incidents affecting
they're going to have that shit here now if they don't already.
Records. But fear not, our legislators are coming to our rescue by banning TikTok. Did I hear that right? And it kind of doesn't even matter at this point. Debating the safeguarding of personal data in 2025 is like standing on the burnt remains of a home and debating what kind of fire extinguisher you're going to put in the kitchen. This next section isn't about big data or
it's already
resources. We're going to circle back to the data mining that your
That's
tax
a good
dollars
analogy.
pay for, and we're going to see just how insecure it is. And we're going to try to come up with some ways to defend ourselves from it. In this chapter, we'll be technically going over how ALPR cameras work and examining a few hardware vulnerabilities.
Oh, is he taking it apart?
We kind of don't have to. From what I gathered, flock safety cameras can be reached by Bluetooth, and without breaking off into a completely separate tangent, security is not Bluetooth's strength. To Flock Security's credit, from what I could tell, all the Bluetooth seems to be doing is relaying hardware and status information about the camera and transmission system. The camera system also has a Wi-Fi radio that acts as a router with WPA2 encryption, which
also
a lot of
Pocket
consumer
3
products still use despite it being a 20-year-old technology with a lot of flaws. One of those biggest vulnerabilities is in the handshake. If you were to try to guess the passcode on an iPhone, you have about 6 tries before the device times out and makes you wait before you can try again. And this is the same or very similar for any smartphone or Gmail or any modern login page. With WPA2 Wi-Fi, there's a pre-shared password key, and an attacker can capture the handshake on their own device so they can sick their GPU on it. And if everything's updated and working properly and there are no other security vulnerabilities at all on the router, a modern gaming GPU can crack
maybe he's got one of those
in under 3 hours. If your Wi-Fi password is a known word that would be in a password dictionary, I'd give it about 60 seconds. With some other vendors and services, you don't actually have to crack anything because they've failed to secure their RTSP video feeds properly. And in just a few hours, with some specialized search engines, I managed to browse my way into accessing live feeds from over 24 traffic cameras. And what's even more troubling is that in a couple small towns that I audited, if one camera wasn't secured, none of them were, allowing anyone the capability of tracking every single vehicle in the town indefinitely without ever having to see or write a line of code. Another troubling example, Hikvision, the largest IP camera company in the world. They make all types of cameras, many of which have ALPR technology and are marketed towards police departments. In 2022, hackers were able to not only view the feed, but
hackers are getting all of this shit too.
80,000 cameras, allowing them to
spying on people and shit.
And then just last year, the Russian military compromised Hikvision cameras in Ukraine to obtain intelligence.
Other intelligence agencies
and subvert Ukraine's air defense
connect
system.
to this
in
shit.
fact, right now, at the time of me recording this video, you can download an exploit for Hikvision cameras on GitHub that allows you to view the feed, retrieve snapshots, and extract user credentials. Then you have Verkada, a massive security camera company whose chairman has bragged about locking clients into a predatory subscription model.
There is a hardware component and a licensing component. Now the license, you might have bought a 1-year license, but you like literally bolted the hardware to your ceiling. So like you're not taking it down.
Many of their clients in healthcare, prisons, police departments, and so on couldn't afford to leave for a more secure ecosystem. So when every single one of their 150,000 plus cameras were hacked due to a corporate administrator account having their username and password publicly exposed on the internet, hackers not only had access to the private video feeds, but the networks that they were connected to.
Damn. They're watching people in prison and shit.
Archives of those cameras as well.
Hospitals
the clips that have been saved by those customers.
If there's one way to get me completely
Where else did it say? Hold on.
Oh, the clip.
Health clinics, jails, hospitals, Silicon Valley startups.
That have been saved by those customers.
If there's one way to get me completely obsessed about something technical, it's to tell me that I'm not allowed to learn about it. And few industries are cagier about technical analysis or pen testing than the security camera industry. One would assume that it's because they do not want the general public figuring out the technical function of a device that people depend on for security, and by forcing customers into tight agreements or cease and desisting anybody who posts a disassembly video, they're making you safer. If you're buying or if you're in the market of buying any type of home, business, or civic security device or solution, you should be looking for...
I don't like how his pattern in the background isn't symmetrical. Like it doesn't match up to the other, you know, the way he installed it or whatever. Because the one on the left looks cool, but the one on the right, it's like they didn't put the pattern together right.
Solution with a high level of openness and transparency. Probably about the worst thing that a nerdy YouTube channel can do to malicious hackers is make content publicly reporting on security vulnerabilities, because it forces the manufacturers to swiftly correct those vulnerabilities or face losing customers to competitors. I started my journey here by obtaining one of the most popular license plate recognition cameras that are mounted on police cars, made by Vigilant Solutions, which is a
live
sounding name
streamers.
that Motorola uses.
Don't blame
when trying
this
to
on
market to law
us,
enforcement
Lance.
agencies. It truly did feel like more.
No,
of
those things are
Motorola's
spying on
efforts
people
went into
24/7 all over the city.
functionality and making it absurdly
A lot more than
proprietary
5 or 6
the part
live
that,
streamers.
reads license plates, and ironically, it had a micro SD card in it with unencrypted data. Yeah, not great. Most of them have 2 different camera sensors, one for the daytime and one for the nighttime, and then a bunch of infrared light emitters. So for example, if a police officer is driving behind a vehicle at night, it'll send out an infrared flash and then take a photo at a very high frame rate, so it's underexposed everywhere but the infrared reflection from the license plate itself. And keep in mind that our human eyeballs are not able to see infrared light, so you or the police officer probably doesn't even realize that a flash is taking place. I'll demonstrate this really quick. Here is a longer exposure with no infrared flash. Here is a longer exposure with an infrared flash. Here's a very fast exposure with the infrared flash. Anyway, this channel's attorney has expressed some concern over the complicated
5000. He has the real license
powering the
plate.
camera on and using it in this video, considering how I
That was
obtained
funny.
it. And no, I did not steal it off of a police car. So instead, I took it apart and analyzed just about every chip on it, and then rebuilt something similar
buy
to the
these things,
functionality of the
apparently,
daytime
on
camera
eBay
to
or
see
what?
if I can get a nice license plate reader on my truck, just like the police have. And then rather than sending all of the data to an external computer or server, I figured I might as well try to do everything in a sleek device that I put together. I put a Raspberry Pi 5 behind devices, so we need some more modern AI. There are quite a few license plate reader models available in a virtually endless supply of shape recognition models. YOLO, or You Only Look Once, seemed to perform the most accurate out of the bunch, and it was working much better than the open ALPR-based models that some popular public safety data.
They are being streamed on the internet. They just
pretty power
said that they're hackers or at least some kind of way to like hack the cameras and watch them live.
A camera that communicated directly with the
Wrong
Pi board
again,
with
Lance.
dual channels, and that way I wouldn't have to deal with the overhead of a USB controller. I know this is so dorky, but look, we have an incredibly powerful computer vision system that's much more accurate than anything on the market for law enforcement, and it probably costs me around $250 if you don't count the trial and error. And what's better is I could probably use an accurate computer vision system for future projects, or maybe it'll just simply let me know when one of my chickens escapes. But in the meantime, we're going to pump it through Recourse Scout, a company similar to Flock Safety that also allows the option of sharing my data to the police.
This extremely secure sharing network allows agencies to access data and records from any other participating partner across the Recourse ecosystem,
by the way,
including residential members of our Recourse Scout home package.
Come to think of it, now that I'm saying this out loud, this also presents a pretty big security vulnerability, as I could just rob a bank and
He's just got a tattoo of like an old dead tree on his arm. Okay.
Supply input data with an RTSP stream tagging me driving my vehicle 400 miles away from the bank. But anyway, all right, so welcome to Ben's top models, AI models. We have Recourse, YOLO V11, Plate Recognizer, and Classic Open ALPR for our 4 license plate and vehicle tracking
redwood
subjects.
tree or something.
And I even made a custom license plate for this project, which is also what I will make my DJ name.
Ben Jordan is taking a more direct approach. He wants to confuse the AIs using something called adversarial noise.
Confusing AI models and preventing them from replicating the track.
If you've been here before, you may have seen my ongoing project that encodes music files with noise that AI hears, but humans cannot. It effectively makes instrument and genre classifiers completely confused, and that makes the AI hear complete and utter nonsense. The whole point of that project was to develop something that would prevent AI companies from scraping my and others' albums and reselling the data as an AI music service. And so far, the algorithm is working very well and improving. And the reason I develop things like this is because the people that we've elected to protect our intellectual property and our privacy rights aren't doing their jobs. So if we want any sort of defense from this, we need to roll up our sleeves and use technology to defend ourselves. Sometimes videos like this are controversial because adversarial adversarial noise attacks have the potential of becoming a pretty big expensive
Lance,
problem
you wanna
for the
just sit
AI
here and
industry,
argue
especially
here?
since the
5
vast
minutes.
majority of
All
that
right.
industry is just rapidly feature
Golly.
hunting while building on top of pre-existing AI models that just work. For example, you
Yeah,
can't
'cause
ask
you know
an
about
AI
everything.
model how exactly it recognizes a face because it doesn't have a human brain or eyes, nor is it equipped with a consciousness-based intelligence capable of actually recognizing a person. This black box problem isn't really a problem when an AI model manages to generate an image or a song or recognize a license plate. It just works. But when somebody introduces an attack that prevents the model from working, you can't just open it up and fix a few things. A few years ago, with something called Nightshade, some tech-savvy artists attempted to poison pill their artwork by introducing invisible noise to the image that confused models trained for image generators, and it worked incredibly well at first. Luckily for generative AI companies, they figured out that by adding some blur to the images, then using another AI algorithm to sharpen those images, they could remove most of the confusing noise. That's not exactly a great solution or a cure for the problem. It's more like a bandage, because now training image models takes longer and costs more due to these additions to the data processing workflow. And that particular bandage isn't going to be great for optical character recognition used by license plate readers, because the whole point of the technology is accurately outputting text from an image, not generating abstract license plate photos. So with that being said, here's what we're going to be doing here. I have a license plate database, and I make 1,000 identical traffic images with a plate superimposed on a car. If a license plate isn't even detected at all by both models, meaning that it doesn't even see the plate or rectangle itself, that gets moved to Class A. If the license plate was detected with both models, but it got the plate information wrong, that moves to Class B. Then, if either model detects and reads it correctly, it goes to Class C, which is a control group. Then I do this a whole lot of times with a whole lot of different license plates and create a robust data set to train a new model whose job is to generate abstract, invisible license plate overlay patterns that cannot be detected by humans, but make license plate recognition systems utterly shit the bed. So I put the processing application up here on GitHub, and once you install processing, it's pretty easy to use, and everything is kind of explained in the code itself. And once you configure everything correctly, you'll have a bunch of images like this, where you will have tiny bits of noise on your plate. Some will be more or less conspicuous than others. Now we need to test those images, and I created a Python proving ground to do that. So once the libraries utilizing your GPU are installed, and you run the script,
is so over my
it will
head.
open up a little dialog where you will select a folder. It will go through every single image in the folder. Then it will create a new folder and fill it up with images, which will tell you where it detected the license plate and what it thinks it read, and a confidence value of that. We have Pooh 5000 with the original. We have Moo 5000 with one of the perturbed. We have PDQ 5009, 9005400, Do 5000, Pooh 5Do. And then what I'm really interested in, on some of these, it didn't detect a plate at all. Somehow the noise pattern actually perturbed the image segmentation model detecting a rectangle on a vehicle. And if we could figure out what pattern is breaking the image segmentation, like detecting the license plate itself, then it's possible that you could just have a license plate holder that doesn't obfuscate the plate at all. That could make it much less likely to be read by the AI in the license plate readers. Oh, and my little Python app here also outputs all of the data into a CSV file just so you could analyze all the data in front of you at once. It was time to test this in the real world against these prototypes. I thought it would be fun to print out the noise on transparent adhesive sheets for my Pooh 5000 license plate. This is just an easy way to test the patterns, and definitely not something you would actually want to put on your car and drive on public roadways unless you miss your friends in prison. Hey officer, it's just a little mud from all my off-roading. 12 miles per hour. I'm definitely throwing these cameras a softball. Let's do one at congested parking lot speeds. I mean, that's like essentially holding text right up to the camera. That looks like a normal license plate. Some of these ALPR models are not as visually interesting as others, so rather than just showing a bash terminal scrolling text, we'll stick with footage of the ones where we could pump live video.
I don't know, I think it's interesting.
Results. So with no adversarial noise, just the
I've learned a lot
license plate. Booyah. Not all of them passed the test, which was completely expected, but a lot of them did. And I'm reasonably confident that if I just screen printed some of these on a plate and slapped it on my vehicle, I'd be a traffic camera ninja. And again, these are probably not street legal anyway and are just training data for the final model, which will ideally be completely invisible to the human eye and not
some kind of license plate blocker thing. Traffic red light camera car license plate. 34 Brookhaven Police Might claim to block red light cameras, but using it in Georgia could cost you up to $1,000 in fines. Covering your tag to avoid surveillance is illegal. That sleek look isn't worth the citation.
Final model, which will ideally be completely invisible to the human eye and not obstruct the license plate in any perceivable way. When I made the video about Harmony Cloak and when I introduced Poisonify, my AI music defense algorithm, I got inundated by people asking for a user-friendly app or website where they could use it on their own music. I got VCs wanting to invest in it and companies wanting to exclusively own it. And I'm flattered, if not surprised, by that level of enthusiasm, and it's actually really inspiring. But this channel is a non-profit organization that allows me to do independent research on whatever it is that I feel like researching and then share those ideas for free publicly. And it's my dream job. And that same set of principles applies to this project. In Greek mythology, there's this venomous multi-headed serpent that lives in the swamps, and it goes by the name of the Lernaean Hydra. And anytime that somebody tried to slay this monster by cutting off one of its heads, they would see two heads grow back in its place instantly. And this monster caused many generations to live in fear until one very powerful and brave man was tasked with destroying it, Donald J. Trump, or Hercules. Or John Wick, I'm not really sure. If projects like this have any hope of putting a dent in things technologically or inspiring legislation to further protect people's IP or privacy, then you're going to need a whole lot of people working creatively on solutions and sharing that information with one another. And that way, if AI companies figure out a way around a defensive technology, two more will pop up in its place. And it's worth pointing out that I have absolutely no problem with my license plate being identifiable or readable by law enforcement officers, or even the person driving behind me. I don't even have a problem with police using license plate readers mounted on their vehicles. Driving a 2-ton vehicle that is capable of going well over 100 miles per hour on a public roadway or a parking lot is a pretty big responsibility and privilege. Anywhere in the United States, if law enforcement wants to track your location via phone for a prolonged period or even ping you beyond a single cell phone tower, they are required to have a good reason for it, and an elected judge needs to agree that it's a good enough reason by granting them a warrant. This was argued, debated, and decided by the Supreme Court in a landmark ruling from the 2018 case Carpenter v. United States.
Time-stamped data provides an intimate window into a person's life, revealing not only his particular movements, but through them, his familial, political, professional, religious, and sexual associations.
Ooh.
These location records, quote, hold for many Americans
Why do they need to know about our sexual
So it would be reasonable to assume that tracking someone's location with AI without a warrant would be a violation of their Fourth Amendment right. Right?
This is boring.
That has
It's
not
almost
been ruled
over.
on yet. And if they agree that it's a
got like 5
constitutional
more
violation, they'll be leading the flock safety unicorn out of its $8 billion stable and shooting it right in the head. And considering the combined $92 million lobbying effort of flock safety and their primary investor, maybe it's not so confusing why nobody will straighten this whole constitutional rights thing out.
That's
My point
weird,
that's
Lance. You
taking
couldn't
forever to get to is
comment for 5
I have no
minutes?
idea
That
if
was
using
weird.
adversarial noise to confuse AI tracking
probably
systems
was a
is
hacker
legal
or
or not in
something.
your state. For this reason, if you were inspired by
Weird,
this
man.
video or this information, I would advise and ask
Glad it's
that you
working
use that
now.
inspiration to research this type of technology. And I would not advise or
Great. See, it was over before you thought. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for me tonight on Kick News. We're not even in the Kick News studio, Danny. What's going on? Unbelievable. Oh my God. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me tonight on Kick News. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out Josh McCutcheon Show, and the newest episode is County Fair Crazy. I don't even know what it is. County Fair Crazy. Make sure to check it out. Go to Burger Planet on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.